Unfortunate. Let's do our ceremonial first battle. Are we looking good? How are we looking? Yep, we're on. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And a huge double KO right off the bat. Thank you guys who are just getting here. We're running a tournament right now. You see the brackets right there. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And the Lynx getting launched straight into the pocket. Hopefully we don't see too much of that. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh my lord, they literally did a leapfrog just now. What the heck? That was crazy. How are you guys doing on this wonderful Thursday evening? We got this tournament set up. We're just gonna wait for people to roll in before we get started on the tournament. And yeah, this is our ceremonial first battle that always goes down. Fusion Hades and Lynx. No reason in particular, but it looks like Fusion Hades is gonna lose. And now, I put all my Beyblades back to stock, so let's see what stock Flash Sagittario looks like. I'm doing alright, I'm enjoying making some Beyblade streams, thanks for asking. Now we got Blitz Striker and Flash Sagittario. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. So yeah, we're just waiting for people to roll up in here. Basalt Diablo. I've done that like once or twice on stream. I don't enjoy doing Basalt Diablo just because you can't launch at full speed. So now we got stock Flash Sagittario and stock Blitz Striker in the ring, which is something I never do. I always get like a rubber flat on Blitz, and I always do rubber flat on Flash Sagittario as well. Because Flash Sagittario is so good as an attack type. And same with like Blitz is like rubber semi-flat is just not aggressive enough for Blitz, in my opinion. And I think we'll get this tournament started here in just a minute. So the zodiac signs are all represented in this first tournament. It is between some of the Metal Fusion OGs. And right now this battle is just Flash doing its dancey dance. Is it gonna somehow lose this down battle because it was dancing so much? Alright, and there's Flash with the W. I think we should get this tournament going, so let's have a look at our bracket here. There's the tournament bracket. First up is, so all the star signs are represented. First up is Libra going up against Gemios for the Gemini and the Libras. So I think this is going to be a 2 out of 3 tournament. How's that sound? 2 out of 3 for each round. And then these rounds will be 3 of 5, semifinals and finals. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And we're going to get a zoom back in. Do I like the new Beyblades? I'm getting used to them. I want to like them. But the more I play with them, like I'm still just trying to form my opinion on them. The jury's out. The jury being me. So here's Flame Libra. Omega Trianis wins every time. That is if it gets the chance to spin for longer than like 5 seconds before scraping. But it is a good attack wheel, like if it is not stock. So it looks like Evil Gemios is going to go down 1-0 to Flame Libra. Now Drago's the best. Yeah, it's a really good Beyblade. And it's certainly one of the best Beyblades like from the show. Like canonically, especially. And now round 2, Evil Gemios is down 1-0. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. So Evil Gemios and Flame Libra. I don't know. I guess you probably trained with the guy who used Flame Libra is named Yu. He probably trained with the twins who used Gemios because they were both they're both Dark Nebula guys. Yeah, Earth Virgo is in the tournament. Right there. And right now we'll see if Evil Gemios can get under Libra's fusion wheel, because it doesn't look like its stamina is going to hold up. But there it goes, getting under Libra like an absolute genius with the great strategies, Evil Gemios. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. Ooh, and Gemios goes down 2-0 to Flame Libra. So here is Flame Libra. And this stadium comes in Hasbro's Elite Pro Champions set, so you can find it on store shelves. And so, there's a look at our bracket. Next up, for the Capricorns. If there are any Capricorns in chat, Capricorn usually never makes it past the first round, but we have a replacement Capricorn. This is Spiral Capricorn, and it is actually good versus Thermal Pisces. So, because the Storm Capricorn is like the worst Beyblade. Like, no exaggeration. But the Capricorns finally get a good representation, a representative. So, round is going to be 2-3. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And it looks like Capricorn not going to be able to land the early hits on Thermal Pisces. Yeah, metal flat on Capricorn is a really good tip. But it doesn't grip the stage well enough to get the super tight flower pattern. Yeah, Storm Capricorn is out. No, Rock Leone is actually the next round. But hopefully Spiral Capricorn can land some hits here. Unfortunately, not landing anything early. The most OP Beyblade. So there's this thing. So Beyblade Shogun Steel was a series that happened. Shogun Steel was a series that happened. And they were not good like as themselves, but you could combine two of these metal wheels and make one metal wheel. And that is OP. And unfortunately, that was a long road to the middle. Spiral Capricorn definitely taking the long way. So not going to do what it does best. Ooh, not landing the KO. But yeah, so the most OP Beyblade is kind of combining those parts. The two metal wheels. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And there's Capricorn. Getting the big KO. We'll get a little replay on that as Capricorn circled around and strikes. 1, 2. Like a Chad. So, can Capricorn make this 1-0 comeback? In 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And it's absolutely pummeling Thermal Pisces right now. It's doing its scrapping. But it didn't land one of the early hits that it would have needed. So it looks like Thermal Pisces is going to, well, I don't know, Pisces is leaning a lot, but Capricorn is really slowing down. And the cat is about to join us. He's going to jump onto the bed and probably mess with the bracket a little bit. We'll see. And this battle is coming down to the very end. What's the worst Bay relative to the anime? Probably Storm Pegasus or Poison Serpent. And that is Pisces by just a couple. And there's Peter. Hi. He knocked some Beyblades on the ground. But by just a couple was Thermal Pisces. Barely. So, Capricorn, unfortunately, another day without Capricorn making it past the first round. But that is okay. They did much better than usual. And next up is, oh, and Real Say Mike, thank you for the roses. Earth Virgo and Rock Leone. And so we're continuing to do 2 of 3s in these first rounds. So, 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Rock Leone for the Leos and Virgo, of course, for the Virgos. Leone being very aggressive as it tries to push Virgo out of the center of the stage. Let's see, what is my favorite Beyblade? So it's a pre-hybrid wheel system Beyblade. It's called Wolf, and it was the predecessor to Dark Wolf. Oh, and there's Peter walking around in the background. Oh, you can't see him. Quick zoom out so we can see the cat just looking behind the Bay Warehouse sponsorship. Look at him. So sweet. That's Peter. His name is Petey, but he kind of has like a reverse nickname. And he is just, he goes where he likes. Look at Pete. And this game looks like Libra's, or looks like Leone is slowing down. And there is Rock Leone. Dropping game 1 to Earth Virgo. Peter. And we're going to get that round 2 going. Just a sec. So the cat is not in any danger. These Beyblades do not hit each other very hard. 3, 2, 1. Oh, no, we're not going to launch like that. Okay, we might need to wait for the cat to get out of the way. Peter. Hi. Hi. Before we launch the next battle, because we don't have enough space to be launching right now with the cat right there. Petey. Hi. The show must go on. Sweet boy. There he goes. And later, let's get round 2 on again. And 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. So round 2 between Rock Leone and Earth Virgo. They're crashing into each other, of course. Yeah, Taurus is also in the bracket. Bull, dark bull. Yeah, all the signs are represented in this bracket, and wait your turn. That is, we'll see. But a couple have already gone. Gemios and Capricorn, Gemini and Capricorn have both fallen out of the bracket in the first round. And here's Virgo and Leone going at it right now. Yeah, Rock Line's a defense type, but that tip is a little bit worn down just because it's very old. So being more aggressive, but I mean, it's kind of better off. Better off being aggressive. So there's Virgo moving along. Oh, and I saw someone with the little sunglasses. I missed it. The little cool guy. I missed their name. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Okay, so Virgo moving on to the second round. And next up, who was that? Okay. Malik. Malik, thank you. And next up is Storm Aquario versus Dark Gasher for the Cancers. That is my sign. But Dark Gasher rarely does well in these first rounds. Oh, Malik, thank you so much for the donations. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. So Aquario, it landed its early hits, but then it just lost its grip to the stage, so now it's going to circle like this. Unfortunate. I know there was some good early combat in there. I have some. Yeah, the series is from the pros, the Hasbro's Pro series. The stadium is from Hasbro's Pro series. Unfortunate for Aquario. Not able to land the KO in the first couple hits. But, I mean, Cancer's not spinning very steadily. Yeah, it's actually the spin between these two. Well, it was even just a minute ago. Yeah, it's Hasbro's Elite Pro Champion set from the Pro Series. So there is Aquario losing round 1, but Cancer winning one. A rarity. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. So once again, Aquario landing a bunch of good hits, but will it be enough? It doesn't look like it can get the stadium out on Dark Gasher, aka Cancer. Dark Cancer, Mad Cancer. And so, a rare W for the Cancer gang here. And so we have a rare W for the Cancers. Yeah, I know, that's me. And I'm sick of seeing them lose, but hooray! I am impartial, though. So there are, our first quarterfinalist is Flame Libra, Thermal Pisces, Earth Virgo, and Dark Gasher. And now we're on to the other side. And the first battle is going to be between Benkei and Tsubasa. So, give me some E's if you're rooting for Earth Eagle in this matchup, or some B's for Dark Bull. Dark Bull was my first Beyblade, but of course I love Earth Eagle.
For the Taurus.
For the Tauruses, of course. And Eagle doesn't represent a sign. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Eagle hitting that. What was it? It was like metal wing. What was the special move called? I don't remember what Eagle's special move was.
Was it Tornado Buster or something?
No, that was Pegasus. It was a metal something. I forgot what it was, though. Who remembers Eagle's special move? I totally forgot what Eagle's special move is. Yeah, so all these bays I got with my allowance back when I was like 12, 13, 14 years old. So it was like one Beyblade every couple weeks. That's how I acquired these guys. But yeah, check out Diving Crush, Metal Wing Smash. Yeah, and Diving Crush was another one, I think. Metal Wing. I knew the name. I knew Metal was in it. So there's Earth Eagle taking game 1 off Dark Bull. Let's see if he can do it again. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Oh, and hitting that Metal Wing Smash once again. Now I can say what it is. But yeah, Dark Bull, the balance type, it's got stats in all directions, but not very far in any directions. And yeah, so to buy Beyblades, I know my sponsorship is too low, but the Bay Warehouse, check out the link in my bio to buy Beyblades. And use my code Axel20 for 20% off. But meanwhile, we have 2 Absolute Metal Fusion legends going at it. Just clinking it out. So any matchup requests will not be kind of acknowledged right now, but just because we have this tournament going. The Philippines, yeah, I knew some. I knew people in the Philippines. I knew a guy who went on a mission to the Philippines back in the day, just because I live where there's a lot of Mormons. So Earth Eagle moving on, knocking Dark Bull out. Sorry to the Tauruses. And next up is Flame Sagittario and Poison Serpent, a matchup that absolutely ruined Kenta in the show. But we'll get some V's for letter V, as in Venus, for Serpent, just because of Viper, and some S's for Sagittario, because we need S for Sagittario. You know, so I had to pick a different letter for Serpent. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Sagittario coming in hot. this matchup, like, it ruined Kenta. Like, Reggie, absolutely, I mean, he made a fool out of Kenta with his dark move. The poor kid. But here we see, of course, Poison Serpent, not actually that good in real life, so Kenta's got a better chance in this setting. Aries is in the last round of this first round. It's up against Lightning Drago. Yeah, welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. Yeah, true. Yeah, Reggie made fools out of anyone he played until he got to Jenga. So, Flame Sagittario is up 1-0. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh. And the singular hit. So that was immediately on impact. I hope that didn't get covered up. We'll run it back if it got covered up. But nope, the singular hit. And there goes Serpent. The singular hit, yeah. So if that got covered up, just for the sake of the viewers, just so you guys still trust me, I would have ran it back. But there goes Serpent. And next up is Burn Fireblaze and Rock Scorpio. So some F's in the chat for Fireblaze. And then S is if you're into Scorpio. So Fireblaze not representing any signs, but Scorpio, of course. The Scorpios. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Oh, and some big contact coming out. These two both being pretty aggressive. Look at that. Yeah, you can find some of the Metal Fight Beyblades on the Bay Warehouse, but they do not really make them anymore. So if you're looking for like the really rare ones, you got to go on like eBay, Mercari, and find someone who got one like years and years ago and just held on to it. But here, Scorpio, showing off its lack of stamina. It has that jog ball tip, which is not great for stamina. Then Fireblaze with the metal performance tip, very good for stamina. I'm sure we all seem to have memories of that metal tip being really good. And here it's showing it off up against Rock Scorpio. So there's Fireblaze going up 1-0. Can Scorpio bring it back? We shall see. And 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh, and Scorpio being really aggressive. Both of them. Fireblaze being uncharacteristically aggressive. AKA Burn Phoenix. I do not have any of the first gens. Those came out when I was just an infant. Fireblaze being so aggressive. But its stamina, I think, is going to be just fine, although Scorpio's kind of knocking it around. Low-key. I think you're asking about Fafnir, and no, I do not. But I should be getting one in the next week or so. And it looks like Fireblaze is doing just fine, even though it kind of got beat up by Scorpio earlier this round. But Fireblaze with the big type advantage against the defense type. So it looks like Fireblaze will be moving on. Let's see. Yep. So that is Fireblaze 2-0 over Rock Scorpio. So Burn Fireblaze will be moving on. And our quarterfinalists are almost set. We just have one more round, and it is between Rock Aries, or Hioma. It is all the original parts, just in the wrong colors. And then Lightning Drago. It is the original parts too, but my old whole flat broke. So, Lightning Drago or Rock Aries. What are you thinking? And it is 2-3, just like the rest of these. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And the huge hits coming out. And Ivan Mendoza, thank you for the roses. The L for El Drago. Unfortunate letter to be assigned. But here's El Drago. It was aggressive at the beginning, and now it's slowing down. And Aries is circling it, but El Drago does have slight spin steal ability. Very slight compared to Medio El Drago. So yeah, Lightning El Drago, not a good idea to hand spin it. It's not the same as Medio El Drago, where it steals spin like nobody's business. And this battle, very slow pace for these two. I was expecting a KO, to be honest. But here, we see El Drago showing off that spin steal, and it's going to be very close. Let's see. And that EWD. Yeah, there's El Drago. So, by just a little bit, I know you saw how slow El Drago was going. I do not have any of the first gen Beyblades. El Drago by just a hair. So, El Drago's up 1-0 to get to the second round. Let's see how it goes. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Wow. Whoa! Oh my lord. What on earth just happened? I don't know how to call that. I think no, that's an exact tie. That's the double KO. That was crazy though. Clip it. that is an exact tie though. So we'll run that back. See how that went? That was crazy. So 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. El Drago coming back. What a chat. So another nearly a double KO. Nearly a double KO. Depends. But El Drago coming back to flex. So El Drago will be moving on. Did you move it back into the stadium? Okay. Okay, so we have, that was crazy. We have our quarterfinalists. So the first round of quarterfinals will be a nice stamina battle. We have Thermal Pisces. Yeah, I know. It's coming in the mail, hopefully. The BB10. Thermal Pisces and Flame Libra with the same parts underneath. What are we thinking? T for Thermal Pisces and F for Flame Libra. F's in the chat. Or just unfortunate for Flame Libra. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. It would either have to be L or F, which both have quite a bit of meaning in the Twitch atmosphere. Although this isn't Twitch, in the live stream atmosphere. I hope you guys are vibing on this Thursday night. I guess I should zoom back in, shouldn't I? So yeah, these Beyblades have the same parts on the bottom, so it really just comes down to that fusion wheel, and whichever one kind of does better in the interactions, because it is just a stamina on stamina battle. Yeah, first gen, I think there was like a Beyblade manga in like 1999, and then I think the first season of it was 2001 over in America, but I think it was 2000 over in Japan with the first show. I could be wrong though. My favorite character on the show? I don't know. And we see Flame Libra slowing down a little more. So Thermal Pisces barely taking it. Yeah. So Thermal Pisces up 1-0 against Flame Libra. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. I don't have any first gen Beyblades, so I could not. But these are Metal Fusion. A lot of people think of them as the first gen. It was the first season of the Metal Saga. Yeah, I was just an infant back when those first gen ones were coming out. I don't think, no, the launchers that come with Takara Tomy should be good. They should be better than the Hasbro ones. And it looks like Pisces is the one slowing down a little more this time, but Libra is more prone to going off balance. So Libra's actually, they're so even right now. They're so even. They're so even. And that is Libra by just a hair. Just a tiny bit. Get the instant replay. Libra by just a little bit. So, let's see. It is 1-1 between these two. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And they're spinning at a gazillion RPM. Let's see who takes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they ever came out with Beyblades that sparked. Like, I don't know if that's actually a thing. Like, people talk about remembering Beyblades sparking, but like, as far as like official releases go, I have never heard of that. And these two circling each other. And I think Pisces is ahead right now. Yeah, Libra's slowing down a lot more than Pisces. And Libra, unfortunately, getting knocked under its fusion wheel a bunch. Trying to knock under Pisces, but it looks like Thermal Pisces will be moving on. Wait, what? Did I just... I thought Pisces was going to win by a lot. That was Pisces. That was so close. That was Pisces, though, right? I think... Okay, we're in agreement. We're in agreement in here. Oh, my lord. That was so close for no reason. What the heck? But there's Pisces by just the tiniest hair. Just the tiniest hair. And next up, we're going to get Virgo in there. Up against Dark Gasher. How did Dark Gasher get into into round 2? I'm down for the Cancers. and the Virgos. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Oh, and Virgo coming in so hot, and there's Dark Gasher showing off the flat spike tip. So Virgo with the big advantage in this matchup, just being a stamina type, and Gasher is just a balanced type with kind of mid stats in all directions. So let's see. I'm guessing my money's on Virgo personally, but I don't know. I am a Cancer. I would love to see some Cancers moving on.
Impartial though.
I'm totally impartial though. I don't sell duct tape stuff anymore. Yeah, the GB 145 is a really good track, but Change 120 is also a really good track. They both show up in competitive a lot, but the fusion wheel here is the much bigger factor between these two. Dark, not a good fusion wheel, and Earth, relatively good, especially for its time, especially in this bracket. So there's Earth Virgo taking game 1 off of Dark Gasher. But can it do it again? 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Bonk. So Virgo once again. Yeah, Earth is a really good wheel. For its time period, of course, it kind of got outclassed as time went on. So, just some clinks and some clanks between these two. Nothing too thrilling. But it is to determine our next semi-finalist of the tournament. The stadium comes from the Hasbro Elite Champions Pro set, and you can find it on store shelves today, so pretty cool, pretty cool. That Hasbro finally came out with a more competitive stage. And these two, you can enjoy some Bay SMR, as I call it. Just the bass clinking. I think people really love that sound. Peter. And it looks like Virgo here spinning a bit more stably than Gasher. And there goes Gasher. So Earth Virgo going to be our next semi-finalists. Semi-finalist, singular. And up next, we have a huge matchup. Earth Eagle and Inflamed Sagittario. So Kenta and Tsubasa. What are we thinking? E for Eagle, S for Sagittario, baby. So get that brush launch on. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And Eagle coming in so hot, controlling the center stage, and Sagittario able to find its balance, but Eagle coming in so aggressively. Can it knock Sagittario off balance? Because Eagle has great stamina. Although Sagittario is a pure stamina type, Eagle does. I think Eagle keeps up with it. And if Sagittario gets knocked off balance, those claws do come into play. So we'll see. Yeah, because as long as Eagle can get under Sagittario and get those claws scraping against the stage, things should be A-okay. Eagle. Yeah, the stadium comes with the burst shield. So Eagle is actually spinning way less stably than Sagittario right now. But Sagittario can fall off balance. Oh my lord. So close. Sagittario was spinning faster than Eagle, but then Eagle won it at the end there, barely. Impressive performance by Earth Eagle, to say the least. And we'll run that back. As it was spinning slower than Sagittario, but then it just won. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And Eagle being so aggressive, unusually aggressive, but I think it'll be okay. I think its stamina is just fine. But yeah, that WD, pretty worn down. And it is doing a little barrage attack on Sagittario right now. Hitting it from every side. And yeah, Sagittario actually not being able to defend against Eagle that well. Just because it doesn't have any defense stat on it, you know? But Eagle slowing down a bit more than Sagittario once again. Eagle actually spinning way less stable than Sagittario, but Sagittario falling off balance, and those claws are so bad for Sagittario. And there's Eagle winning by a fair margin, even though it was losing, and then it just won. That is how it goes for Sagittario a lot of the time. So, Earth Eagle, our next semi-finalist. Next up, Lightning Drago and Burn Fireblaze. We got Jenga's dad. And Jenga's dad's son's worst enemy. And Ryuga. So, L for El Drago, F for Fireblaze. 2 very meaningful Twitch letters. Although we are on TikTok, I keep forgetting that. So, 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And El Drago It does have that spin steal ability, although it got knocked off balance very early. Oh, I think it'll be able to... No. Unfortunate for El Drago. I think it, yeah, questionable launch, but it will get another chance. El Drago, it'll, of course, get another chance. And it has the slight spin steal, but not enough. So there's Burn Fireblaze taking round 1. Try it again. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Shoot, I can't. I'm going to request... I'm requesting a relaunch there. Requesting it, that is a thing that's allowed. I know I just botched the launch there. I botched the launch. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And El Drago almost getting the KO. Being very aggressive. And I like El Drago's chances. This game is... Fireblaze is so off balance. Can El Drago fully capitalize and knock Fireblaze on its side and out of the game? Let's see. So El Drago does have that spin steal. And then we'll see. Not the spin steal like Media, though. And yeah, El Drago by a decent margin. So it is 1-1 between these two, who will be moving on to semifinals. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And El Drago almost getting the KO and almost... But Fireblaze barely able to stay in the ring. Look at Fireblaze. On fire, you might say. The Eagle, or the Phoenix, excuse me, rising from the ashes multiple times this game, as El Drago has absolutely knocked it around. And Fireblaze is leaning so badly, but it's just barely staying afloat. But not barely enough. And there's El Drago, knocking Fireblaze off balance. So we have our semifinalists, and it is going to be a 3 of 5 for semifinals. 3 of 5 for both semifinal rounds.
Half of these aren't even Zodiac.
Yeah, true. Only 2 Zodiac bays made it into semifinals.
And they're both stamina.
So we have Pisces and Virgo, our last Zodiac contenders, and this will be a 3 of 5, excuse me, in this big stamina battle. What are we thinking? T for Thermal Pisces, V for Virgo. T and V, like Mike TV from from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I don't even know, or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Depends which movie you're referring to. So, 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. So, big stamina battle, of course. Just gonna... I don't know, it might come down to weight. It's gonna come down to the early interactions, I think. As well. So just some scrapping between these two. Very close quarters combat. Thank you guys for being here on this lovely Thursday evening. We got some extremely competitive Beyblade going on right now with all Metal Fusion bays. Yeah, not the most competitive, but definitely a good time. I have it is off to the side just so we can actually launch into it. Yeah. And it looks like Pisces is spinning a little faster. And Virgo with the big spin track gonna get knocked off balance. So Thermal Pisces up 1-0 against Earth Virgo, but it needs 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And Virgo circling so aggressively. Can it knock Pisces off balance with all this aggression it's showing off? Just a sign of that worn down tip. This Beyblade is getting close to 10 years old. And these two, once again, just some the very quick hits between them. Just jab, 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 jab. But I don't know. What are we thinking? It looks pretty even to me, although Pisces is actually slowing down a bit more than Virgo. Virgo looks like it's spinning more stably, but its spin track is very large, so it can scrape. But we'll see. Looks like Pisces is slowing down. The stadium is from Hasbro's Elite Pro Champion set, Elite Champions Pro set. So there is Virgo making it 1-1 between these two. So they both need 2 more to get to grands. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And a pretty explosive start for 2 stamina types. Yeah, the Hasbro Elite Champions Pro set. And you can find it on store shelves right now. So, another very even fight between these two, I gotta say. And just, again, more scrapping. No big uppercuts or anything. Just tap, 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 tap. Kind of a nice sound. Some ASMR, as I always call it. But Virgo looks like it's slowing down a little more. So yeah, you see Pisces just a bit more stable. And Pisces going to take that one by a little bit. So it is 2-1 in Pisces' favor. Can Pisces get one more? 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Pisces having a hard time gaining its footing. Oh man, Pisces. Such a hard time. I think Virgo just landed an early hit there. Yeah, the Tape Man, aka the Beyblade Man, and Virgo looks like it's going to take this one a lot more definitively than any of the other two. So it's now... Jeez. It's 2-2. We got some... It's 2-2. In this semi-final setting. So, this match to go to grand finals between Thermal Pisces and Earth Virgo. Here, we'll do another one. We'll do another T for Pisces, another V for Virgo, T for Thermal Pisces. And so, in 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And the big hit at the beginning, but neither of them getting knocked out for it. And there's Virgo being so aggressive. V. Yeah, I don't know who I'm taking. It's been so back and forth with these two. That first hit at the beginning of the match, so explosive. In the show, those first hits are like they determine the match in Beyblade Burst pretty much a lot of the time. If there's a big first hit, they'll just burst on impact. And it looks like Pisces, again, slowing down a bit more. Pisces kind of getting grinded away at by Virgo, but both, like, still, it's just so even. A little more. But yeah, Pisces just falling off balance a tiny bit. And there's Virgo by such a slim margin. So, Earth Virgo is our first grand finalist, and it will meet the winner of El Drago versus Earth Eagle. So, give me some. E's in the chat for Earth Eagle, of course. And L in the chat for El Drago. If you want El Drago to get that W, give me an L in the chat. So this one's going to be a best 3 of 5. We'll get that zoom back in. Let's see. There we go. Pretty good. And El Drago versus Earth Eagle. In 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh my lord, look at the explosive hits coming out at the very beginning of the match. And El Drago with the KO. Dang, just all the explosive hits. That was crazy. And then El Drago right there, Eagle, slides into the pocket. Unfortunately, just losing its balance slightly, so it is 1-0 in El Drago's favor. That was crazy. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. El Drago coming back. El Drago, what kind of maneuver was that I just witnessed? Crazy maneuvers coming out for El Drago. That was goofy. It was swinging around to try and make that early hit to get Eagle into that pocket, but then it got hit into the pocket and it literally jumped like 6 inches into the air to come back into the stadium. That was goofy. So it's 1-1 between these two. 3 of 5 to get to finals. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And once again, these two really going at it. This matchup in the show just as crazy as in real life. Oh, and there's El Drago. Gosh, dang. I'm just getting all these replays. These matchups are crazy. So El Drago not even going that fast, but it just goes bop, bop, and then bop. So it's 2-1 El Drago favor. Can Can El Drago make it a nice, comfortable 3-0 win? Or 3-1 win? Or will it be 2-2 after this one? 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. So fast. So fast. El Drago with the one hit. Into the pocket. Dang. Gosh dang. So. Where was he? Eagle came in from there. So we have our grand finals. That was so fast. So El Drago going for that title of Ultimate Chad with the instant one-hit KOs. And we have our grand finalists. This is going to be a 3 of 5. And we're gonna do another tournament right after this one, just because it's in the title. That's the only thing we're doing. So V for Earth Virgo, L for El Drago in this 3 of 5. Ooh, ooh. I know. L's if you want your boy to win, El Drago. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. The double KO. That is the big double KO. Bop. Both of them into the ring. Into the pocket, excuse me, out of the ring. So it's still 0-0 between these two. Crazy. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Oh my lord, look at the huge hits. But both of them still somehow in the ring. These grand finals are crazy. Both of them still in the ring, and Virgo's literally jumping around like Storm Capricorn out there. Barely able to keep its footing, but El Drago's slowing down a lot more than Earth Virgo. Virgo again hopping around. So it's just going to be a little spin steel stamina battle. And who wins these? My money is... I don't know. That was El Drago by just a few. I know, it looked so close, but that was El Drago by just a few. It was really close, though. But my eyes did not deceive me, I don't think. So El Drago's up 1-0 against Virgo. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! And I don't know how we call that one in this house.
El Drago entered first.
Yeah, El Drago did leave the stadium first. So, that is Virgo. Yeah, the first one was like the exact same time, but that one, El Drago went to the pocket first, so it's 1-1. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And El Drago, so aggressive. And Virgo, almost getting knocked in, but Virgo's so far off balance. I know, these are like contentious calls. Like, I'm like, people are going to be mad at me for calling it this way. But here's Virgo scraping so much, but El Drago might give it some spin. Just in that spin steel dynamic. And it's just like the first match. And that is El Drago by a much more comfortable margin than the first time. So El Drago's going to go up 2-1. Much more obvious than the first match. So El Drago up 2-1. Can it take it 3-1 from Earth Virgo? In 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh no. El Drago's showing off the wheels, but Virgo. El Drago's showing off the wheels. I think it's just flexing on Virgo. I think El Drago thinks that it can just win this match easily by stealing spin. And so it was like, yeah, I got this in the bag. I'm not even going to attack you, and I'm still going to win with half my speed. Kind of a Chad play by El Drago, but bold play, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out for him. I don't actually know that quote exactly. Let's see how it works out for him. And I think El Drago might do it. Yeah, that is El Drago. So El Drago in 3-1 fashion. In a 3-1 fashion, despite just circling around the stadium, beats Earth Virgo in grand finals. So, congratulations to the first Ultimate Chad of the evening. I know, if everyone's Ultimate Chad, then no one is, right? But there's El Drago. And now we'll get our next bracket set up. So, the next bracket is going to be between some of our 4D Beyblades. So that is in Season 3 of Beyblade. And we'll let El Drago sit there and soak in the glory for a minute as we clean up and set up the next round. Yeah, thank you guys for showing up. And so, the 4D Beyblades, we'll just grab them, put them in as I grab them. Phantom, Variaries, and then Flash, and let's see.
We can't have Variaries and Flash, or in Orion fight that early.
They're all in default mode. Well, I don't know. We're just getting the bracket set up.
Still has attack though.
It's still not that good. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just doing these so randomly. Yeah, the seeding for this one, a little bit messy. And I also don't think there's quite enough 4D Beyblades. So, I think I'm missing one. Wing Pegasus? Yeah. And then Hades Kerbix, just because there's not quite enough 4D days. So, Diablo is right there. And then we'll get, so, I don't have quite enough 4D Beyblades to do a 16 Bay bracket. So Kerbix is going to join the mix, and El Drago is going to sit in the middle there. Lightning El Drago as it basks in its glory. So our first round, Cosmic Pegasus and beat Lynx. So P for Pegasus and L for Lynx. We got a lot of L's. Yeah, the next viewer tournament, I'm expecting a BB10 in the middle, and I want to do it in that. And I also want to put it on YouTube instead of on TikTok. So I'll be clear about that. I'll put an announcement out. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. So Cosmic Pegasus, pretty heavy attack type. And it looks like Beat Lynx is in 230 mode. There's another Pegasus in the tournament. That is Wing Pegasus down there. Yeah, there's the final drive kicking in. Almost. Oh, wait, what? It's so close. Cosmic Pegasus. Yeah, so it has this mechanic where it'll go dummy. It definitely has that final drive, and it actually knocked Beat Lynx off balance and won the first game. Good for Cosmic Pegasus. So it's 1-0, and we're doing 2 of 3s, just like for the first couple rounds. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. So Cosmic Pegasus having an excellent first round, even winning a stamina battle. What the heck? So dang, Pegasus. I mean, people talk about plot armor, like they said El Drago had plot armor. I mean, Cosmic Pegasus, like... And there's Final Drive again! Actually coming through? Oh, maybe not this time. Oh, but B-Lynx is kind of off balance, but not enough for Pegasus. Yeah, so, okay, I'll show you this mechanic. It's really cool. So when Pegasus is spinning full speed, these wings jet out, and they give it a little semi-flat tip, and then it slows down, and they go in. And now it's on a super flat tip. And so it speeds up at the end. It's really cool. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip! It's 1-1. 1-1 between these two. Will it be Beat Lynx or Pegasus? The Samsung notification. That's such a big meme right now, but I just have a tablet down there. And I use it to look at chat once in a while. And Pegasus, will Final Drive come through because it has not landed any hits yet? Anything big enough? It needs that big KO with the Final Drive. And there it goes. Oh, kind of underwhelming for Pegasus this time. There's Final Drive. Not as cool this time as the first time. Oh, and there's Beat Lynx. So, Beat Lynx will take our first round in round 2. And next up will be Phantom Orion. These two absolutely really good Beyblades. But everything is just stock. So Phantom Orion and Variaries, who will be in attack mode. Because that is its best mode. To knock out Phantom Orion. So, O for Orion, V for Variaries, V as in Venus. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh, and the big hits. Oh! Phantom. Let's get the replay on that one. Oh, it is my assistant's kind of decision not to be identified. But that asserts my sister. And that is the big KO from Phantom Orion in round 1. So Phantom Orion up 1 up. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Orion fell off the launcher, so we just got to run that back. That was pretty stupid of me. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. What are these matches? These are crazy. So Variaries getting that KO. I know I'm doing the instant replays on all of them just because they're so wild. So Variaries, it's 1-1 between these two. To go to round 2, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh! The huge double KO. Did we get that? Did we get that? Bop, bop, bop. And they're both gone. They both cleared the stadium walls. So it's still 1-1. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. That's okay. So Variaries can it. Unfortunately, Phantom has taken the center of the stage. Yeah, they still make Beyblade bursts. So Phantom has taken the center from Variaries. Unfortunate, Variaries not landing one of the early hits that it would have needed. But dang, Variaries. Both of these bays putting up such a crazy fight, but now Phantom is absolutely in the driver's seat. That was so crazy. Okay. So Phantom, in really epic fashion, taking over Variaries. And next up is Diablo Nemesis versus Flash Sagittario. So D for Diablo, S for Sagittarius. So Flash, a really good attack type, but it's got its stock stamina parts in right now. So Diablo and Flash for 2 of 3. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh no. And Diablo, look at that. I know, Diablo was just circling like a chud for a second there. But worry not, it says, I still got that KO power. Still going. So, Diablo up 1-0. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! And Diablo, unfortunately, not getting quite as lucky this time. Yeah, Diablo, very difficult to control. Like, that X-Drive does not have any grip whatsoever on the stage. So it looks like we're going to see this one go to 1-1, unless something crazy happens. Yeah, I hope you guys vibe with the replay. It's because I have this tablet down there to read chat with. But this match, I don't think there's going to be any need for the instant replay here. As Diablo slowing down as it finally reaches the middle and just taps on Sagittario. So Sagittario doing what it does best. Well, kind of. Winning the stamina battle. Not by as much as I would have expected, but it is 1-1 between these two. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And Diablo beating up Flash. Oh my lord! That was sick. So Diablo taking the driver's seat over as it beats up Flash and actually knocks it out of the stadium. Look, over there. So Diablo moving on. Next up, the big stamina battle. That was crazy. Next up is Scythe Kronos and Duo Uranus. So give me a peach emoji for Duo Uranus and a K for Scythe Kronos. Funny name. Oh, yeah, K for Kronos. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. So both of these bays, pretty solid stamina, but you'll also see both of them be a little extra aggressive. And Kronos has that defensive PC frame, but doesn't quite translate as well to real life as it does in the show. I'll pull out Burst once in a while on the stream, but not often. I have a much bigger Metal Fight collection. I'm much more fluid in the Metal Fight as well. And here's Kronos slowing down that PC frame, not doing it any good. And it looks like Duo will be going up 1-0 against Scythe Kronos. So, 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh, and Glotov, thank you for the rose. Yeah, thank you guys for being here tonight. It's a crazy stream. There's so many people. But yeah, just a big tournament. Duo Uranus versus Scythe Kronos right now. Duo is the much taller one. All right. And so, just a nice stamina battle between these two. Both of these bays excelling in the stamina category. Duo actually having the best fusion wheel for stamina, although not the optimal bottom for stamina like Duo Aquario. And Alexius, thank you for the roses. And the official Justin, thank you for the lollipop. So, it looks like Duo's kind of in the driver's seat here, but Kronos also slowing down. I think this one's going to be close, because Duo's going way slower, but Kronos is so far off balance. And it's going to come down to the very end. Let's see. So close. There's Duo by just a hair. And Melvin Lopez, thank you for the roses. So, Duo, going to be our second quarterfinalist. Let's zoom out, have a look. Thank you, Melvin Lopez. So, there's our quarterfinalist over there. And next up is going to be Kreese Cygnus versus, this is El Drago Guardian, so it is a defense type Beyblade. And Kreese Cygnus also a defense type. El Drago Guardian and Kreese Cygnus for 2 of 3. Let's get that zoom back in Melvin. Thank you so much for the roses. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Oh! El Drago Guardian, unfortunately, like, look at how aggressive it is at the beginning. Here, can I be a second? So aggressive. Pop, pop. And then it knocks itself into the pocket. The buffoon. So, 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Let's see, and it does have that spin steal ability. But can it land an early big hit? Because it is being very aggressive, as if it's trying to get the KO. But Kree Cygnus defense, the defense on Kree Cygnus is locked down with that fusion wheel, that very special gimmicky fusion wheel. But Drago does have that spin steal ability, so it's going to come down to the very end, I think, if neither of these bays get the KOs. Yeah, these are metal type Beyblades right now. Thank you guys for being here tonight. So, Drago and Kree Cygnus right now. I know Drago's definitely the fan favorite, but Drago actually won the last tournament. So if you're disappointed about how Drago's doing right now, it won the last one, and it's basking in the glory right now. So here we see, very close, very close. My money's on Kree Cygnus. I don't know about you guys. Kree Cygnus, the blue one, Drago, the gray and red one. And yeah, there's Cygnus by just a hair, just a hair. We'll get the replay just to be extra clear. Kree Cygnus by just a little bit. It does have that WD performance tip, so it's very good at life after death. And next up, a pretty cool matchup. So this is Quetzalcoatl. Can we get some cues for Quetzalcoatl? It's got that rubber defense flat tip. And Fusion Hades. H's for Fusion Hades. So Q, Quetzalcoatl the yellow. And H for Fusion Hades. Quetzalcoatl with that crazy attack type, yet balance type tip. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And the aggression. Oh no! Whoa, look at the speed! The lightning speed from Quetzalcoatl. It had that nice flower pattern at the start, but then it just lost it. Really unfortunate for 2. But look at it move. It shook the stadium. Yeah, I used to do some duct tape stuff as well. That was Quetzalcoatl. It literally shook the stadium, but I believe in Quetzalcoatl. So, we'll see if it can make this comeback. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And just barely avoiding that edge that makes it right around the stadium. I think you swipe right to hide the chat, I believe. To the right. And Melvin Lopez, thank you for the roses. Yeah, that hit that it was winding up around the outside. If Fusion Hades wandered too close to the outer edge, it would have been donezo. But it stayed in the middle, like a smart Beyblade. And it looks like Quetzalcoatl is slowing down a bit more once again, so unfortunately not able to land the KO. Yeah, Quetzalcoatl, a balanced type, so it has good stats in all it has stats in all directions. But it does not necessarily have good stats in all directions. So that is Fusion Hades taking the first W. And next up, this matchup I expect to be very explosive. So, Melvin Lopez, thank you. So, give me some U's for Unicorno. Blitz Unicorno, Melvin Lopez, Alexius, thank you guys. And F for Fanglion, or actually, yeah, F for Fanglion, I know. The big meaningful letter F. F if you wanted to win. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. These two Beyblades, their fusion wheels have so much recoil, I was just about to say. And they're not even moving that fast. Leone is getting thrown around. But Unicorno's stamina, not quite enough to keep up with Leone, although maybe I spoke too soon. It looks like Leone might actually lose the stamina battle. Oh, it's so close. Unicorno actually scraping the stadium. So Leone, by just a little bit, Leone there. So Leone is up 1-0, just a tiny bit. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And here's Unicorno on the aggression. The huge hits, look at that. That was crazy. And Melvin Lopez, thank you. Oh, and almost into the pocket is Leone. Oh my lord, but Unicorno in the driver's seat for this game. And there goes Leone, getting beat up. That defense stat, not as good as it might have been advertised, so it's 1-1 between these two. 3, 2, 1, oh, let it rip. And these two, look at them. Unicorno circling its prey before it makes the drop in. And look at the aggression from you. Oh! Leone bouncing back in. But it just loses so much stamina when it bounces off the wall like that. Wow. Unicorno's so dominant. That was honestly so cool. Bop, bop. And into the pocket. Very, very impressive showing from Blitz Unicorno. So Unicorno will move on. And next up, I don't know. So this is the 4D base series. So this guy, Sticking out like a sore thumb, one might call him suspicious. And Wing Pegasus, our other Pegasus contender. So, H for Hades Kerbex, and P for Wing Pegasus. So, for Hades Kerbex, right? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! And Pegasus, kind of doing the scraping that it does. But, it's landing some good attacks, but Kerbex's defense is just so good. Yeah, Hades Kerbex, excuse me, used to run the playground, and yeah, its defense stat is so good. So Pegasus, unfortunately, not going to be able to do it. Doesn't look like in this first round, but it gets another chance. It will get another chance. So, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Hades Kerbex up 1-0. Oh, Pegasus looks like it lost that circlet it had. Oh, unfortunately, it had the flower for just a moment, and then it slipped up. You hate to see that for Wing Pegasus, but neither of the Pegasus looking good today. So not a good sign for Wing Pegasus, but we have a couple other attack types. Yeah, did you guys play for keeps in elementary school? You guys are wild for that. I was like, I didn't even trade parts with anyone. I was like, no, I know this is the Beyblade. These are the parts that go with this Beyblade. Like, I'll customize my own Beyblades within them, but I don't want to give up parts and just have someone else's parts. It's so weird to me. But yeah, if you did that, all power to you. And Cookie Monster, thank you for the rose. So Pegasus, unfortunately, circling, not able to land the early hit. So Hades Kerbex is an absolute wild card in this tournament. It does not belong. It will be moving on to quarterfinals. And speaking of quarterfinals, that's where we're at. So, Beat Lynx and Phantom Orion are going to be the first round. So, some B's for Beat Lynx and some O's for Phantom Orion. So, Balance Type versus Stamina Type and Cookie Monster and JJ Mall. Thank you for the roses. And we'll get that zoom back in. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Oh, and there's Phantom Orion. So gentle. Look at it. It's circling in the center. But it knows that it has the power as it gently taps Beat Lynx into the pocket. And it's spinning so stably. So Phantom Orion going up 1-0. This is a 2 of 3 as well. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And these two hitting each other pretty hard. That is the Beat Lynx has a lot of attack power on his fusion wheel. Oh, and look at that. Oh, neither of them getting knocked out. Actually, a very lucky angle for both of them. Oh, my lord. Phantom Orion, both of them kind of slowing down. Although Beat Lynx falling off balance. Phantom Orion just faltering a lot. Phantom Orion has such a crazy stamina stat, but I think Beat Lynx just beat it up a little too much for Phantom Orion's stamina to really show through. And so, it looks like it's going to be... Is it going to be 1-1 then? Yeah, because Phantom Orion is up 1-0. So, about to be 1-1. Unless something crazy happens. There's Beat Lynx. So, can Beat Lynx get this? I think it would be an upset if it beat Phantom Orion. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! So, Lynx circling. It is absolutely landing a big barrage on Phantom Orion right now. And now they're both circling. Let's see who wins this stamina battle. Did Beat Lynx do enough damage with its initial attacks to wear out Orion? Let's see, they're so close to each other. Just hugging right now. Just hugging like some boxers who may have been boxing the other night. So, and it looks like Phantom once again slowing down just a bit more. Yeah, Phantom getting hit on that weak spot. Oh, what? Wait. That was Lynx. Okay, that was Lynx. Oh my lord. Phantom's so close. That was Lynx. Oh my lord. So close. So we have our first semifinalist, Beat Lynx, the dark horse. And next up, that was so close. Duo. Oh, this is Duo Uranus. And Diablo Nemesis. So, N for Diablo. And a peach emoji for Duo Uranus. It was renamed to a Ice Titan. in America for some reason from Japan. So this is going to be a 2 of 3, and we got some drops going on right now, but that is perfectly okay. In 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And they circle. Look at Duo being so aggressive. Why is Duo the one on the attack right now? Not really how this is supposed to work out. But they circle each other. Look at them go. Look at the speed. And unfortunately, there goes Duo, taking the center stage like a smart Beyblade would. Like a smart Beyblade should, of course, the animate object, Duo. So Diablo, unfortunately, not landing his early hits. Is Shogun Steel a good series? Well, Shogun Steel, like, that was the last series of the Metal Saga of Beyblade. It kind of killed it. But the Beyblades perform really well. And so here's Diablo, yeah. Unfortunately, spending a long time circling, taking the scenic route to the center. And it's 1-0 Duo. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh, no. Diablo trying to land that first attack. But then Duo actually just knocking it into the pocket. So we have our next semifinalist, Duo Uranus. And next up is Crease Cygnus and Fusion Hades. So, some K's for Cygnus. Oh, wait. Yeah, and some H's for Fusion Hades. I know it's in the inferior mode. But 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And Cygnus being kind of aggressive, although, no, there it goes, taking the center. And the big hits. So this is a 2 of 3 as well. And then semifinals and grand finals are both going to be 3 out of 5s. So these two, just a stamina battle between these guys. Nice and calm, I know. I like the sound of them. So sometimes I just let the sound play out, let them speak for themselves. So nice, so calming, despite the fact that this is quarterfinals of the biggest tournament in all of North America. It's so peaceful. So intense, yet so peaceful. And it's very close between these two. Fusion Hades by just a tiny bit. It's Fusion Hades without the hay. And so, there's Fusion Hades taking it 1-0. Well, not taking it 1-0, making it 1-0. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. The big smacks. So can Fusion Hades do it in 2, or will it come down to game 3? The huge hits between these two, but both of them just staying in the center of the ring. So Crease Cygnus is the blue one. If you see any K's in the chat, that is rooting for Crease Cygnus. And then H's in the chat are for Fusion Hades, which is the red and gray one. Just a nice sound between them. I know, for these longer battles, I think I should just let the ASMR play out, as it were. And it looks like Hades is kind of dominant right now, kind of in the driver's seat, although also kind of catching up is Crease Cygnus. I don't know, this is going to be another close one. I'd say it's perfectly even. Oh, never mind. Well, never mind again. And Hades by just a hair. Oh, and the Labyrinth, the High Labyrinth. Thank you for the roses. By just a hair is Fusion Hades. Just a tiny bit. So that is our next semifinalist. And 2 big hitters in this one. So, H's for Hades Kerbex, and U's for Unicorno, and X-Man, badass, thank you, for the roses. So H for Hades Kerbex, U for Unicorno. And let's get this thing going. It's a 2 of 3, and 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Oh! Alright, so that was the 1-hit KO for Blitz, but if you can't see it, we'll run it back. We'll run it back if you couldn't see it, because there's a chance that I was blocking it. Nope, you saw that. You saw Kerbex get bopped in 1 hit. Blitz with the 1-hit KO. So, it is 1-0 Blitz favor, aka Unicorno favor. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Of course, it is the 2 of 3, so Kerbex gonna get more chances against Unicorno. And Unicorno not able to land the KO early. It, of course, has that rubber semi-flat tip, which is not the most aggressive thing. It is not the most aggressive tip, although Blitz is better off with the aggressive tip. And so it is about to be 1-1 between these two to get to semifinals. So, Hades Kerbex, H for Hades Kerbex, U for Unicorno. In 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Can Unicorno do it? It is circling. Looking for a little opening. And there it goes, making its move inward. Not very aggressively, though, and actually not far enough to the middle. Unicorno not being aggressive enough. I don't see this going well for Unicorno at all. Sadly, unless something crazy happens. Yeah, Unicorno's so much better off with an aggressive tip, but it just has its stock parts right now. Because we're doing the 4D tournament. So Hades Kerbex, actually, the Hades Kerbex is sticking out like a sore thumb in this tournament just because it's the 4D tournament. And Hades Kerbex is not part of the 4D system. It's just that I only have 15 4D bays, not 16. So Unicorno making its descent to the middle. And Kerbex actually falling off balance, but I don't see this going well for Unicorno. And Hades Kerbex, gonna be our next semifinalist. So we have our semifinalist set. Let's have a look at him. And El Drago's just sitting in the middle, basking in its glory from the last tournament, but we'll put it back here. So our first round is between Duo Uranus and Beat Lynx. So, peach emojis in the chat for Uranus. And B's in the chat for Beat Lynx. And we're gonna, Lynx will be in 230 mode so that it's gonna be some metal on metal contact. In 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And both of these bays, look at them, they're so tall. We got the Empire State Building versus the Burj Khalifa in the ring right now. Duo Uranus being pretty aggressive, but finding the middle. Yeah, they had to change the name from Duo Uranus to Duo Ice Titan when it came to America. I suppose you can imagine why, but here we see Lynx kind of circling right now. Not the optimal strategy. I think Lynx would be better off taking the center from Duo. And Breno, thank you for the rose. Look at him circling. Duo kind of slowing down, but Lynx also off balance. And Duo landing a big hit. Oh, look at him go. The pencils in the ring right now. Kind of looking like Tornado Battlers, although I do not have any of those. I'm sure some of you guys remember them. And Beat Lynx barely getting the W. So this is, semifinals was 3 of 5, by the way. I should say that before the match. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And we're requesting a relaunch. That is, here we had the launcher skip. We had the gears skip. So we're going to run that launch back. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And there we go. So it is 1-0 Beat Lynx favor in this best 3 of 5. But yeah, requesting a relaunch, very common in Beyblade tournaments. And Neon Samurai, thank you for the roses. The website. Oh, I gotta. Bay Warehouse. Does that show? Can you tell me if that shows the thing? Does it? Don't do that. I don't know. But yeah, check out the Bay Warehouse for your Bay shopping needs. And use my code, Axel20. And we see Lynx circling and just, it's like kind of rolling around on its WD tip right now. So Lynx with the suboptimal strategy, and it looks like it's going to be 1-1 between these two. Unless something extraordinary happens. There we go, Duo Uranus. Taking game 2, so it is this 3 of 5, and it's 1-1 right now. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! Oh, not the thing. Duo being so aggressive. Can Duo take the lead in this best 3 of 5? And it looks like Duo landing some good hits on Beat Lynx's fusion wheel. Knocking Lynx off balance, but there goes Duo. Also kind of going off balance. Losing steam. So Beat Lynx gonna go up 2-1 in this best 3 of 5. So can Lynx take it by a 3-1, by a margin of 3-1? We'll see. That would be very comfortable for Lynx, certainly. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Oh, and Duo trying to get that KO. And being so aggressive. Out of character for Duo Uranus, certainly. And so I think Uranus kind of just wasted too much energy as it was circling around the stadium. It's a duo. The purple and yellow are one. I guess it kind of just shows up as a black. Thank you guys for being here on this lovely evening. So in this 3 of 5, Beat Lynx is up 2-1. And it looks like it's going to be able to make it to finals with a nice 3-1 lead. Or with a nice 3-1 victory over duo. But I don't know, duo is still landing good hits. And I think Lynx is going to take it. Maybe? Yeah, just barely. So that is Beat Lynx, our first grand finalist. Good job for Beat Lynx. And guy with a hat. And a hat. Thank you for the sunglasses. Next up. Oh man, so the Beyblade that gets commonly referred to as Hades, and the Beyblade actually called Hades. So this is Fusion Hades. Give me some F's for Fusion Hades, and some H's for Hades Kerbex. It is going to be a 3 of 5 between these two very good stamina Beyblades. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. But look at the big hits. And Anna and Nana, thank you for the roses. And they just circulate each other so slowly, just like some cats. Some gentle combat, although a bigger hit. Thank you guys for being here on this lovely Thursday evening. So it's just the 4D Beyblade tournament right now. I think we might get the Metal Masters tournament going next. I think that we might do another tournament just to keep it going because you guys love the tournaments, that is for sure. Yeah, I don't know exactly when Beyblade Warehouse is going to restock on some of their metal stuff, but they do, of course. And both of these bays slowing down. Hades Kerbex looks like it is in the driver's seat, although it is also, I don't know. It's going to be so close. And there is Hades Kerbex barely taking game 1. So we will run it back. 3, 2, 1. We'll let it rip. And this best 3 of 5. And the huge hits, but neither of them getting knocked into the pocket. Almost Kerbex barely recovering from that one. And Thy Labyrinth, thank you for the roses. Oh my lord, the combos right now, but it looks like Hades kind of on the back end of him, kind of taking the short end of the stick.
Which Hades?
Hades, Fusion Hades. Kerbex is the yellow one. I'll try to refer to it as Kerbex. That's Hades.
Oh,
Hades Kerbex. Yeah, I know. J Jupiter is going to round it out to 16 once it comes in the mail. And so close. Look at this. Kerbex. Oh my lord. So that is 2-1, or that's 2-0 Kerbex, right? So it is 2-0 Kerbex favor. Can it get a clean sweep? And Purge Noir, maybe? No. Thank you for the roses. So can Kerbex get the 3-0 sweep over Fusion Hades? 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. The big hits once again. No, you're good. You're good. Here, come on. And look at these hits right now. And Purge Noir. Thank you for the roses. Yeah, what time is it for you guys? I suppose it's pretty late for us. And we live pretty far in the west of the U.S. So I guess it's probably late for the majority of you guys. And I know a lot of people will watch me from overseas, which I love to hear. And it looks like Hades Kerbex, much more dominant right now. And Purge Noir. Thank you guys. Thank you for the TikToks. Hades Kerbex looks like it's going to take it 3-0 over Fusion Hades. So I know a lot of you guys at Kerbex. Oh my lord, and with the gold mine. Who was that? Oh, I just missed it. I just missed the gold mine, but Ethan Robinson, thank you for the roses. I missed the name of the gold mine. I'm a fool. I gotta scroll up and find it, but Ethan Robinson. So Kerbex, actually like the underdog of this tournament, just because it's not a 4D Beyblade. It's not part of the 4D system. But it is in grand finals. So we have our grand finalists, and for grand finals, it's going to be a best 3 of 5. So Hades Kerbex, H's for Hades Kerbex, B's for Beat Lynx. What are you guys thinking? 3 of 5 for grand finals. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh my lord! And Kerbex actually came into the stadium upside down. Dang, so Beat Lynx, bop, bop. And Kerbex like bounced into the stadium upside down. Trying to make the comeback, but it has 3 more chances to make this comeback. It'll be evening it up if it takes this one. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. It is 1-0 Beat Lynx favor right now. Oh, and Beat Lynx almost knocking Kerbex out once again. As they circle. Yeah, one I'm saying it's so late for you guys. Thank you for being here. Purge Noir, thank you for the roses. And it looks like Kerbeck's kind of slowing down. Oh, and Purge Noir with the big hand hearts. It might have been you with the gold mine earlier, so thank you so much. I know I missed the name of the gold mine because I'm a chud. But here, Kerbeck's, can it land a good hit under Beat Lynx? Why is Beat Lynx so good? It's like supposed to be like a mid-tier Beyblade.
It's a balance type.
It is a balance type, baby. It has it all. And so Hades Kerbeck's. And Hades Kerbeck's looks like it's going to fall 2-0. But does Kerbeck's have what it takes to make this comeback? So Kerbeck's is down 2-0. But it can make it 3-0. Have faith in Hades Kerbeck's and Persian And bro, where's my challenge? Thank you. 3, 2, 1. We'll let it rip. Oh, and Kerbeck's running against the edge. And now we just got another stamina battle. Believe in Kerbeck's. I know Beat Lynx just not anyone's favorite. I feel like Beat Lynx wasn't my favorite Beyblade. Like the moment I got it, I was like, oh my god, I'm in love with this thing because it has like 6 different modes total that it can go in, and I was like, wow, look at all these mode changes. It's so sick. But Hades Kerbeck's definitely the fan favorite, and Kerbeck's looks like it is knocking Beat Lynx off balance a little more than last time. So Kerbeck's in the driver's seat. And Purge Noir, thank you for the TikToks. You showing so much support tonight. Thank you so much. And look at Hades in the driver's seat for this match. Can it make this 3-0 comeback? It's got one. It's got one. So, Hades Kerbeck's making this comeback against Beat Lynx. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And it's coming in hot. Look at that big hit. It is beating up Beat Lynx. Oh, look at the huge hits between these two. And Ethan Robinson, thank you for the TikToks. Thank you so much. Neither of these Beyblades representing a star sign. But I guess none of these really did. Except for Flash, Sagittario, and Leone. But here's Kerbeck's. Let's see, I think it's looking pretty good. Up against Beat Lynx. And I think we're going to get the Metal Masters tournament going next. This is the Metal Fury tournament between all the 4D Beyblades. And we got our grand finals. Can Kerbeck's make it 2-2 after a 2-0 after an 0-2 deficit? And Chris Valdez. Valdez? I feel I'm going to say Valdez, but just Valdez. With the roses, thank you. And it looks like Kerbeck's going to. It's so slow, but yeah, it's got that lead. Got that lead up against Beat Lynx. So it's 2-2 between these two. I think they want to hear you guys cheer for them. We got B for Beat Lynx and H for Hades Kerbeck's. And Chris Valdez. Valdez, thank you for the roses. It's 2-2 for grand finals in 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And Lynx trying to come back. So much hype. I hope you guys could see that.
The non-4D Beyblade.
Wow, the non-4D Beyblade. As Lynx bounces back in, and look at Kerbeck's going so strong. That was the one-hit KO. I was like, it's going to be another crazy stamina battle. So we have our ultimate Chad for the Metal Fury competition. It's not even a Metal Fury Beyblade, and it actually won the tournament. What a Chad! So, with the title of Ultimate Chad, Hades Kerbeck's, we're going to let it bask in its glory down there, right here. And we're going to set up our Metal Masters tournament. So, thank you to all the competitors, and thank you guys for being here. We got another tournament coming right up in just a moment. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. And Ethan Robinson and Chris Valdez, thank you guys for all the donations. So let's get our Metal Masters names out. So we got Galaxy Pegasus. Let's see, we got to get Medieval Dragon, Galaxy Pegasus on opposite sides. And then we'll get a different Hades Kerbeck's in the lineup here. I don't have as many Metal Masters bays, so we're going to have to be fishing from the bottom. Ray Striker and Vulcan Reese's. Well, here, let's get those two right there. But yeah, thank you guys for being here so much. And where's Evil Befall? Okay. You guys remember Evil Befall used by Jack, that super weird guy? I don't have... we definitely do not have enough Metal Masters bays to make this happen perfectly. But that is A-okay. Bixus. Actually, Bixus will go here. And how many more do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 more middle. Let's see.
Perseus?
I got the Perseus in there. Flame Libra and Earth Eagle both show up in Middle Masters. So Earth Eagle will go there, Flame Libra there. Well, here we'll get Flame Libra and Zarafa. I think that would be a good fight. And then some other Beyblades that show up in Metal Masters. Flame Sagittario is used in Metal Masters. And then Poison Giraffe is used in Metal Masters.
It is.
Yeah, because it was used by, well, actually, no, it doesn't. And Nightmare Rex. Okay. So we have our bracket set up. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for bearing with me as I set up the bracket. I guess I could have done that on camera. And Chris Valday, thank you. So, we have another tournament set up, baby. Oh, with Thermal Lacerda, I guess. Thermal Lacerda, Galaxy Pegasus. Nightmare X getting kicked out. So, Galaxy Pegasus and Thermal Lacerda will be our first round of the Beyblade Metal Masters tournament. This is the second season of the Beyblade Metal Saga. So, P for Pegasus, L for Lacerda, and X-Man, and Chris Valday. Thank you for the roses. So, Galaxy Pegasus and Thermal Lacerda. It'll be 2 of 3 for these first rounds. And let's get her going. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh, look at the moves. And they chase. And Lacerda winding that hit up for so long. Oh, Pegasus getting knocked into the pocket, but coming back in. So yeah, these two attack types, I mean, they're both circling. Technically, I mean, you think about it, that's the attack type's weakness. But when they're both doing it, it's an even fight. So it looks like Lacerda is going to take this first one over Pegasus. It is spinning much stronger.
I see
Tempo is in on the other side of the bracket. So Thermal Lacerda taking game 1. Can Galaxy Pegasus make the 2-game comeback? In 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. We're just going to run that back. Yeah, they did not even come near each other. Just got launched off the stage. So 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And we're gonna run that one back as well. We just got a lot of missed shoots coming on, so that is foolish on our behalf. But it is 1-0 Lacerda favor. Let it rip. Oh my lord. Pegasus really not feeling like participating today. Look at Pegasus. So it gets hit by Lacerda and flings itself into the pocket, and then it literally just on its own volition jumps out of the stadium. Volition, is that a word? Mm-hmm. So that is Lacerda moving on. Pegasus, what is Pegasus doing? Pegasus, that is so silly of Pegasus. And so next up, Pegasus, unfortunately, it literally just jumped out of the pocket. Didn't feel like showing up today. Rock Giraffe and Flame Libra. So, this is Zarafa. So Z for Rock Zarafa and L for Flame Libra. That was so silly of Pegasus. That was funny. Despite the fact that Pegasus is our boy. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And Rock Zarafa, what is this aggression? So it's a defense type Beyblade. What the heck? But I trust Zarafa to get Libra off balance or maybe even out of the ring because it's being so aggressive, like that's what it wants. And Libra, I mean, with pretty poor defense, so Zarafa will have the opportunity to knock Libra off balance. But if Libra...
See this. Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's on there. If Libra doesn't get knocked off balance, it's going to take it. Yeah, and there goes Zarafa. So, it's 1-0 Libra favor. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. What the heck? I think we got a power outage. What? Does your phone have a flashlight? I think our power just went out. What on earth? Our power went out. Can we get some P's for the electric plant? The plant. What on earth? But I guess Libra got the KO in the dark. What on earth? Did you guys see Libra get the KO? Okay, so what we're going to have to do, because we're going to... Can you set your phone up to be the flashlight somewhere? Oh my lord, that is... Yeah, okay. The show must go on, baby. No, this is definitely like... Yeah, our neighbor's power's not on either. We can kind of see out the window. The show must go on, baby. So, this is kind of epic, not going to lie. So, Ray Striker up against Hades Kerbex. This is so funny. This is Ray Striker and Hades Kerbex. The power just went out. So, can we get some R's for Ray Striker and some H's for Hades Kerbex? I mean, this lightning is kind of sick. So, yeah, Libra moved on. I guess it got a KO in the dark. That is so goofy. Did our Wi-Fi go out? 2, 1, let it rip. Oh. And we're not going to have replays because our Wi-Fi went out, so my tablet doesn't have a Wi-Fi. So I don't have the replays. But there's Kerbex going up 1-0. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And look at these two. I can't believe the power just went up. That's so funny. Okay, so Ray Striker. Oh, getting knocked out again by Hades Kerbex. Yeah, that first match was very fast. So Kerbex, it actually just won the last tournament. This is so it's kind of cool. But yeah, the power went out if you're just showing up. So we just have a flashlight and my phone's battery. So this is Vulcan Harusius. V for Vulcan Harusius. And G for Gravity Destroyer. Who remembers Gravity Destroyer? How's it looking? Well, you can't zoom in too far because then they can't see the pockets. So we're going to get this one going here. Does it look good? Gravity Destroyer and Vulcan Harusius. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh, and Vulcan Harusius actually knocking Destroyer out of the ring in 2 hits. That was crazy. Bat, bat. No instant replays though anymore because my instant replay thing doesn't have Wi-Fi. And Rat Piss Girl, thank you for being here. I love that username. I think it's hilarious. So Vulcan Harusius up 1-0. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Could you guys see that? That was Vulcan again. And Andrew JS, thank you. That was Vulcan in 1 hit, in 1 tap. I hope you guys could see that. Okay, and I can't even see right now. Okay, next up. Medio El Drago. So L's for El Drago, of course. L's for El Drago. And a C for Grand Cetus. The whale of the sea. It's literally a whale. There's no whale of the sea. It's just the whale. So 3, 2, 1 for 2, 3. Let it rip. So El Drago is circling. But I promise you, El Drago's just fine. So El Drago has that spin steal ability. So as long as it can make contact with Gravity Destroyer, and I just keep, or not Gravity Destroyer, Grand Cetus. As long as it makes contact, El Drago is just fine. Because it's spinning the opposite direction to Grand Cetus. And it has rubber on its fusion. If you're just getting here, our power went out. That's why it's so dark. It's so funny. Yeah, so, yeah, in Beyblade history, there's like this image of someone splitting the sea with a Beyblade, and people have, of course, assigned that to Moses. You can't tell what Beyblade is using. And here's El Drago showing off the spin steal. You see? You see what I tell you. So let's see who wins it. I wish we had the replays. I miss them. I miss them already. But I think El Drago's got this one. Yep, there it goes. So El Drago going up 1-0 against Grand Cetus. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Oh. And almost landing a KO. And there goes El Drago getting the KO. And taking the first round. Moving on. Where even was it? Over here. It's so dark. So El Drago moves on. Next up. Who remembers Jack and Evil Befall? Evil Befall. Let's get some B's for Befall. And some E's for Tsubasa and Earth Eagle. So, the peacock and the eagle. Both birds. One of them much more keen to flying high in the air. So, a 2 of 3. And if you're just getting here, I'm powering up. That's why it's all dark. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Look at that huge hits coming out at the beginning there. But both of them managing to stay in the ring. If you guys remember Jack, he was such a character. And Tsubasa, of course, like an actually really good character. Jack was just a character. Just a wild guy. He was like this artist. His goal was always to turn the stadium into an art piece by destroying it mid-battle. But it looks like Befall kind of slowing down more than Eagle here. And J. Woo Kun, thank you. And JDM Lovely, thank you for the roses. You're always here. Thank you. So the power went out if you guys were just getting here. That's why it's all dark. We're just using a phone flashlight. The show must go on, baby. So there's Earth Eagle going up 1-0 against Befall. Can Eagle do it in 2? 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And it's landing. Look at that. Look at the huge attack pattern from Earth Eagle. Oh, but unfortunately it's lost it. Earth Eagle actually more of a balance type. It's supposed to be kind of hogging the center of the stage, but it doesn't want to do that, baby. Yeah, so my power went out. That's why it's all dark. I know, I keep repeating that, but I know people are still getting here. But yeah, usually there's cool, dramatic lighting. I can't believe it. So we're just going on my phone's battery right now. This is so funny. And it looks like Eagle going to take it 2-0 over Evil Befall. So that is Tsubasa moving to the second round. So, Earth Eagle won that one. And next up, I can hardly see. It is Poison Zarafa. So another Zarafa in the ring. Let's get some Z's for Zarafa. And the monster, the big menace, Twisted Tempo. T's for Twisted Tempo. It is a 2 of 3. What are we thinking? Zarafa or Tempo? In 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Tempo with a huge weight advantage up against Poison Zarafa. The Poison Metal Wheels just not that good. But that's how it is. And we see them circling each other so slowly. I know, I can't even like see the bracket. And you see Tempo, like, it just hits so hard. Even though it's just holding the center of the stage so strongly. So it looks like Poison's Zarafa with that big weight disadvantage. It's slowing down quite a bit more than Twisted Tempo. And yeah, if you're just getting here, the power is out. So we're just on a flashlight. My cell phone's battery. It's kind of funny. I can't check the battery of my phone without pausing the stream, so I'm not going to... No, but it should be fine. It was charging this whole time. And Labyrinth, thank you for the roses. And so Tempo, with a dominant win over Poison Zarafa. Can it take it in 2, 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh, and huge hits. And look at Tempo. I mean, you saw it last game. It was so gently holding the center like it is now, but here, kind of aggressive. Now kind of back in the center. This Bay has a mind of its own. This hunk of metal. With a mind of its own, baby. I don't know if Poison Zarafa is that rare. I don't even remember where I got it. Probably just at, like Fred Meyer or something. Back in 2012. It might be rare. In which case I should not be using that nice painted fusion wheel. But it's not very good. And here's Twisted Tempo. Looking like it's going to take a dominant 2-0 lead against Poison Zarafa. So we have our next quarterfinalist. And our last round of top 16. Flame Bixus, the Compass Beyblade. Let's get some B's for Bixus. And S's for Flame Sagittario, used by Kenta Yumiya. So Zio versus Kenta. B for Bixus, the green one. And S for Sagittario, the yellow one. In 3, 2, 1. We'll let it rip. And let's see Bixus being uncharacteristically aggressive, I gotta say. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I know it's so crazy with the the dramatic lighting. I know, we always stress about the lighting so much. Maybe we should just do it this way. And here's Flame Bixus. Not a very pleasant sound, I gotta say. This is like a crunching sound between them. But yeah, Bixus is so tall, just hitting up against Sagittario's energy ring. Usually the metal on metal sound is a nice little clank. But this is like TV static. And here's Bixus circling Sagittario, so I think it might make its path a little wider as it starts rolling on that WD tip. But I don't know. I like both of these base chances as much as it kind of looks one-sided in Sagittario, the yellow one's favor right now. I hope you guys are vibing tonight. So yeah, our power went out. That is why that's why it's all dark. I don't know. I've repeated myself a couple times, but that's just for the new people getting here. I know a lot of you guys have been very. And look at Sagittarius. See, it just falls off balance. It's so tragic for Sagittarius. Oh yeah, it does have that battery. My phone is on a battery pack. I forgot about that. So it is 1-0 in Flame Bixus' favor. This big tall boy. Look at this silhouette. Looks like Flame Bixus is about to tell you a ghost story. 3, 2, 1. We'll let it rip. And so, and Bixus actually kind of jumping off the ground here. And Shark Finley, thank you for the roses. Shark Finley, our power went out. Shark Finley, thank you for all your support all the time. And yeah, so that's why it's all dark right now. We just got our phone flashlight. And look at these two. Bixus actually getting knocked off balance by Sagittario, but it's swinging around to make a counterattack. And it's going to swing around again. Let's see. Yeah, but I kind of like this lighting. And of course, the Bay Warehouse. For your Beyblade shopping needs. With my code Axel20 for 20% off. Look at this. This is so funny. I can't believe our power went out. And it looks like Bixus is actually slowing down a little more because Sagittario just did such a good job going on offense this game. But Sagittario... That was an exact tie. We don't get replays. That was an exact tie. Oh my lord. Usually I have replays, but our Wi-Fi's dead. So I'm just on LTE too. So that was an exact tie. Sagittario with the Blader Spirit. Barely making it. So it is still 1-0 Bixus' favor. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. That was... Oh, and look at that. Bixus getting kind of beat up from underneath. Yeah, that was an exact tie. That's so crazy. So Bixus is our green one. It is the super tall one, green and pink. Cool color palette for Bixus. I love that. And then Flame Sagittario is our yellow one. So what are you guys thinking? Flame Bixus is very tall. That is its whole gimmick. It's very cool. Oh, and another flashlight. I don't know. I kind of like what it is right now. Yeah, that looks kind of weird. I don't know. But here we see Sagittario kind of getting under Bixus. It is still 1-0 Bixus' favor. And yeah, we're just doing it's a tournament right now. I know you can't see the bracket. Well, you can see a bracket right there. But we're doing a tournament right now. And Jade Fitzy, thank you for the roses. Thank you. And just some circling. Just so calm. Yeah, Flame Bixus, a very goofy Beyblade because it's just so tall. And I know this match is so slow between the two Beyblades with Virgo standing. But there goes Sagittario. So that match took forever just because of that tie in the middle of it. But there's Flame Bixus, our first winner. And that actually rounds out our first round. So our quarterfinalists are now in the ring. Let's get Flame. Oh, we can do this, huh? So look at that lighting. The camp lighting, the campfire lighting. Thermal Lacerda, I know, it just feels like we're outside now at a campsite. L for Thermal Lacerda. F for Flame Libra. And it is going to be 2 of 3 between these two. Flame Libra and Thermal Lacerda. In 3, 2, 1. I'll let it rip. And Lacerda, unfortunately, circling. It landed some early hits. But Lacerda circling. Unfortunate. I think Libra is kind of... It's not dominantly in the center. Like, it's kind of circling around the middle just a little bit. So Lacerda is going to be able to land some hits before maybe it would have got to the center. Although I lied, because Libra has now taken the center with command. I know, Lacerda has that whole flat tip, so it doesn't grip the stage exceptionally well. But here's Lacerda getting under Flame Libra. And Lacerda looks like it's going to slow down. So there's Libra going up 1-0 in this best 3 of 5, or best 2 of 3, excuse me. 2, 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And Lacerda, it landed its early hits, but again, falling onto that whole flat tip as it circles, but still landing attacks. Not aggressive enough, though. I don't think it's going to get that KO that it would need. There's all... Never say die, though. There's Lacerda pushing Libra off balance. But Libra actually just staying on balance. I hope you guys are enjoying your Thursday nights. Are you guys? I'm guessing you guys are all in summer right now. Although I'm sure plenty of you guys are working now. As well, of course. I don't actually know the age of my audience. TikTok won't tell me that. So I don't know. I hope you guys are vibing. I hope you guys are enjoying your lovely Thursday evenings as Flame Libra becomes our first semi-finalist in this Metal Masters tournament. So, next up. Hades Kerbex. Here we got the campsite lighting. It's so funny looking. Hades Kerbex. And Vulcan Ursius. And our power went out, so that's why we're just using the flashlights. So H for Hades Kerbex. And V for Vulcan Ursius. Well, don't do that. The flash warning next time we do that. Vulcan Ursius versus Hades Kerbex. A 2 of 3. 3, 2, 1. We'll let it rip. Oh, and Kerbex. Kerbex hitting that circle as it knocks itself out of the ring. But it will have 2 more chances, as it just flings itself out of the ring. It will have 2 more chances. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. But maybe just 1 more, if Vulcan Ursius can put it away here. But Vulcan not being very aggressive. Yeah, the show must go on with the power out. It's so funny. The Electric Company slacking. Did you guys watch The Electric Company ever? I watched the new one. I didn't watch the old one from like the 90s. I don't even remember anyone in it. I just remember Wiki Walter. I learned how to beatbox from The Electric Company. Because of Wiki Walter. With boots and cats. Yeah. Or it was boots and cuts in that show, but you take out the vowel. That's the whole point. But yeah, The Electric Company, I'm just talking about that because the one here where I'm living is slacking. Power's out. But here's Hades Kerbex. It's Electric Company. Hey, you guys. What a great show. Shout out PBS Kids. And it looks like Kerbex is going to even this one up at 1-0. Or 1-1, excuse me. So, it is 1-1 between these two gladiators to go to the semifinals. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh, my lord. And Vulcan Ursius hitting the Michael Jackson, the hee-hee, on the corner, on the very edge of the stage. Look at how it just rode there for a brief second. The Michael Jackson lean. Harusius, what a chat, but can it win the stamina battle versus Kerbex? We shall see. Oh my lord, that was crazy by Harusius, but does it have what it takes to win the stamina battle against Hades Kerbex, which is such a dominant stamina type from its era? I think we got to run another tournament after this. That was so crazy, the power went out. Thank you guys for being here. Vulcan Harusius, I guess they're both just black and gold, huh? But Vulcan Harusius is more black in the middle, and it's slowing down, and more black around the outside, I suppose. So it looks like Kerbex taking that game and moving to semifinals. So next up, and just hold it still. So this one, big matchup. And Ivan Mendoza, thank you for the roses. Medio El Drago, L's for El Drago, the big attack type, and E for Earth Eagle. Tsubasa versus Ryuga. Are they even frenemies? I think they're just enemies like throughout their whole lives. Not the best of buds, but two absolute chads. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And Medio. Wow! Eagle hitting the huge counterattack. But El Drago, dominant in the attack category as it continues to barrage Eagle, but I don't see a KO happening. That was a really hot start to this match, but now El Drago's just circling. I know, this matchup is they're meeting so early. But this is Beyblade Metal Masters, baby. Just some icons, absolute icons from Metal Masters. So I see this one going Eagle's way. Eagle, the purple one. El Drago, the one with the blue in the center. Such a good looking Beyblade. White, red. Red, white, and blue, I suppose, for Medio El Drago. And some gold on there. And it looks like El Drago's stealing Eagle's spin as it does. But Eagle with that life after death, I think it's going to take the W. We'll see. Earth Eagle, just barely. Just barely. So, Medio El Drago. Earth Eagle. Eagle up 1-0. 3, 2, 1. Let her rip. And El Drago circling so wide, but landing some hits. Can El Drago get the KO? Because, I mean, we saw how that match ended last time, and this one probably going to look the exact same if El Drago's not able to land the KO. And Rolo, 169, thank you for the rose. Yeah, but that was Eagle just by a teeny tiny bit. And I'm guessing it's going to be Eagle by a teeny tiny bit this game, too. Unless something crazy happens. But here's Eagle, actually wobbling more than El Drago. We'll see, it's going to be so close. And El Drago stealing some spin, as it does with the left rotation. But Earth Eagle, that one by a more comfortable margin. But that was Eagle moving on to semifinals. So that is our third semifinalist. We need one more, and that will be determined in this game between, look at the silhouettes right now. Twisted Tempo, T for Twisted Tempo, and B for Flame Bixus. So this is a Bixus, the teal and pink one. Such a cool color scheme. And Twisted Tempo, the absolute monster from Beyblade Metal Masters. So, let's go. It's going to be 2-3 again. And 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And Tempo being so aggressive. Actually knocking Bixus like off the ground, but Bixus, like a pogo stick, just calmly back to the ground. Pegasus got knocked out in the first round, sadly. But here's our last round of quarterfinals, and then semifinals will be 3 of 5. So I don't know who takes this one. Bixus is the taller one, the teal one, circling, and Twisted Tempo's the one in the middle. Such a crazy match so far. Such a crazy tournament. I mean, there's been so many like actual stadium KOs and so many close calls. And here's Bixus losing its balance and losing its spin. And if you're just getting here, our power went out. That's why it's all dark. Look at Bixus. Look at Bixus. I mean, how low can it go? Bixus is absolutely doing the limbo. Throwing it back against Twisted Tempo. Look at this. Look at the moves. It's going to pass out. Like I know it's an inanimate object, but it's going to pass out with the G-force it's producing right now. So that is Twisted Tempo going up 1-0 against Flame Bixus. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And we're gonna run that one right back because Twisted Tempo didn't even find the stage. So 1-0 or Twisted Tempo favor. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And Tempo with the aggression, it's trying to knock Bixus out and get this thing over with. What the heck, Tempo? Tempo being very uncharacteristically aggressive right now, circling. But I think it's fine. Yeah, there it goes. Right back to the center. And knocking Bixus off balance again. And Shark Finley, thank you for the roses. And Isaac Martin, thank you guys for the support tonight. Yeah, the stream's going crazy. And so this is a familiar sight. I think we saw this just the last game when Bixus, like, I don't even know. It was literally like, it is a Beyblade and it's spinning around, but then it was spinning around like a Beyblade again as it circled tempo. The Beyblade within the Beyblade.
Orbit.
Orbiting tempo, yes. And here it is going at it again. How low can it go before it falls off balance and loses to Twisted Tempo, who is our next semifinalist. So, can we get a light on semifinals, maybe? So we have our semifinalists. Our first round will be between Flame Libra and Hades Kerbex. Let's get back up here. Flame Libra, Hades Kerbex. Our first semifinalists, L for Libra, H for Hades Kerbex. And I'm going to take this. So, Flame Libra, Hades Kerbex, the two big stamina types. Here we go. This is a 3 of 5, by the way, and we've dropped 3 of 5. 3, 2, 1. We'll let it rip. Look at these two. And Isaac Martin and Michael Carver, maybe? Scarver, thank you guys for the roses. And DJ Corp, thank you. And Kobe Reigns, you guys are going crazy tonight with all the support. Thank you guys. So will Flame Libra turn the stage into sand and make it hell for Hell Kerbex? Or will Kerbex open Hades' gates and greet Libra with its 3-headed dog Cerberus? We'll see. The two stamina types actually hitting each other very hard. Yeah, Hades Kerbex is a really good day. And Kobe Reigns and Isaac Martin, thank you guys for the donations. And DJ Corbin, Aceto, and Isaac Martin, thank you guys. A little bit, just show more of the stage. Isaac Martin and Kobe Reigns, thank you guys. And just the two stamina types right now. And I'm not okay ever. Here. And it looks like Kerbex is slowing down a little bit more. Yeah, Libra, the pure stamina type, and Kerbex trying to max out too much of its defense. And it's going to be so close. Kerbex by a tiny, tiny bit. I don't know, the donations are just in the way. We'll move this, maybe that a little bit. Does that help? Okay. So Kerbex by just a wee bit last hit. And it is 1-0 Kerbex's favor in this 3 of 5. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Oh, the singular tap into the pocket. So Flame Libra getting knocked into the pocket in one hit. Kerbex with a dominant victory. You can't even see that really. Okay, let's get the second round or the third round going now. Kerbex up 2-0. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And Libra getting skipped into the pocket. I don't know. I feel like the Libra fans are gonna want to run back. And Libra didn't even find the stage. I don't know. I don't know. Are we thinking run back for Flame Libra even though it's down 2-0? I don't know. You guys tell me what you're thinking. I'm not super into the run backs, but that one was Libra did lose the first one. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Because it's so hard to please everyone. And thank you guys for all the donations. Yeah, we'll run it back. And Libra did lose the first one by a couple rotations. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And this stadium is from Hasbro's Elite Champions Pro set, which you can find on store shelves today. Yeah, Kerbex won in that life after death battle. I know it was close though. Which Libra doesn't have any life after death. So Kerbex the much more yellow one, and Libra the green one. Kerbex is up 2-0. But also kind of slowing down a little bit more than Libra. Just a little bit. Kerbex with the weight advantage, but also more kind of attack points on its fusion wheel. So just a lot of physics going on that we're looking at right now. I know it's just some tops going at it. And Kerbex falling off balance. Oh my lord, but Kerbex literally knocking Libra away. That is so rough. So rough for Flame Libra. But we have our first grand finalist, and congratulations to Flame Libra, who made it very far. Next up, E for Earth Eagle and Jake Me Boy and Standing Wheelchair. Thank you guys for the donations. And Twisted Tempo. So T for Twisted Tempo. E for Earth Eagle, used by Tsubasa. Two legends from Beyblade, I gotta say, two schoolyard legends. So, best 3 of 5. 3, 2, 1. We'll let it rip. House rule that they have to touch, so we're just going to run that one right back. 3, 2, 1. We'll let it rip. And let's see, Eagle, with the better stamina stat than Tempo, I gotta say, but Tempo with the big attack moves knocking Eagle out of the ring. So it is 1-0, Twisted Tempo favor. 3, 2, 1, we'll let it rip. There you go. And look at these two absolutely going at it. And Eagle, the one starting to circle first. And Isaac Martin and Kobe Reigns, thank you guys for all the donations. Yeah, I know, it's like the stream is popping off tonight. It's crazy. I know, and our power went out if you're just kidding here. So Eagle getting knocked out that first round. But it does have kind of the superior stamina stat between these two. But we'll see, because Tempo is much heavier. So it really just depends on how these interactions go. Isaac Martin and Kobe Reigns, thank you guys. And Tempo looks like it's slowing down a tiny bit more. Oh, yeah, there goes Tempo slowing down more than Eagle. So it looks like it's going to be 1-1 right after this match. Unless something crazy happens. Yeah, there we go. So Earth Eagle evening the score at 1-1 in this best 3 of 5. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. What the heck? Eagle. Tempo with the wacky maneuver going straight into that pocket after it gets hit by Eagle. So it is now 2-1 Earth Eagle's favor. The silhouette of Earth Eagle. Can Eagle do it in 4 games? Or I guess, wait. Yeah, 4 games. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Yeah. We're going to request a relaunch, though, just because little launcher skip, I think, and we bought the stadium. Just a relaunch. Run it back. 2-1 Eagles favor. 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Twisted Tempo fell off the launcher. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And Tempo trying to land that KO, but Eagle barely surviving. Yeah, Tempo being... Both of these bays being so aggressive. What is Tempo doing? It is meant to be a defense type and sit in the middle, but sometimes it just has a mind of its own. But can it land a KO against Eagle? I mean, it is moving around like an absolute truck. But I think it wasted its stamina. Kobe Reigns and Isaac Martin, thank you guys. So, I don't know, I could see this one going either way, but I think Twisted Tempo is slowing down a bit more. So Hades Kurix is going to be our grand finalist against Earth Eagle if Earth Eagle takes this game, but I think their spin is kind of evening out. Gonna be so close. Oh my lord. Tempo? Yeah, that was Tempo. I know, that was so close. But yeah, we got 2 people in agreement that Tempo took that one by just a tiny bit. It's 2-2 right now. So E for Earth Eagle. Oh my lord. And T for Twisted Tempo. That was so close. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And look at this combat right now. Tempo trying to land the KO and get it done early. That was so... Yeah, Tempo did take that one. Isaac Martin and Kobe Reigns, thank you. Now, Tempo got like a full rotation after that. After Eagle stopped.
People are watching.
What? Yeah, the stream is going crazy tonight. Oh my lord, so many people. Thank you guys for showing up. 1.5. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. I know, on this Thursday evening. I hope you guys are vibing. I think it's summer for most of us. And here we have Tempo, this match looking just like the last one. I wish we had our instant replays, but my Wi-Fi is out because the power went out. So I can't watch on my tablet that I usually show them on. And Tempo slowing down more. There's Eagle, our second grand finalist. So Tempo in a really hard-fought battle. Just barely losing to Earth Eagle. So there's Earth Eagle. And Hades Kerbex, our grand finalist. Look at how chipped Kerbex's paint is. This is an old Beyblade. So E's for Earth Eagle in this 3 of 5. And H's for Hades Kerbex. In this 3 of 5, our grand finals to determine the ultimate Chad. So, grand finals, round 1, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Eagle coming out so hot. Trying to knock Kerbex out. Clearly showing off that attack power. But Kerbex with excellent defense as well. So Eagle actually whiffing all these attacks. And Flavor Sauce and Ord Polyremac. Thank you for the roses. Yeah, so yellow is Hades Kerbex. For H is for yellow is Hades Kerbex. And E for Earth Eagle, which is the purple one. Used by Tsubasa and Damien. 2 just so cool. Just really cool characters in Beyblade. Damien, like, absolute freak of nature. Well, freak of science, I suppose. He was just hooked up to, like, medicine all the time to make him a Beyblade legend. And here we go, Eagle and Tsubasa. The True Blader and Tsubasa and Damien, the lab rat.
Curvex.
Using these Curvex.
Specifically tailored to me.
Yes. And Ordi Poly Remac. Thank you. So this one coming down, it's going to be so close. These two going to the very end. That was Curvex. That was Curvex by at least a rotation and a rotation and a half. Curvex by just a tiny bit at the end. Run it back. Curvex up 1-0 in this 3-5. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And Eagle almost knocking itself out there. I know that was so close, but it was Curvex. I wish I had my instant replays. But yeah, we do have a second opinion. My assistant is here. It is her wish not to be identified, but we do have a second opinion there. It's not just me. So that is Curvex going up 1-0. And Shark Finley, thank you for the roses. That was so close. And I could see all of these being really close, honestly. Just because these Beyblades are so well matched in their stamina. Let's see. Just the two defense types. Do you guys remember Tsubasa and Damien? It looks like Eagle's slowing down a little more here. And Curvex is going to go up 2-0. There's Curvex by a bit more than last time. So, Curvex is up 2-0 on the series in the 3-5. Can Eagle make this comeback? E if you believe in Eagle. H if you think Curvex is getting it done with one more. In 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And Eagle trying to land that KO. But Curvex showing off the defense once again. Ooh, and actually knocking Eagle out. Well, not out, but... Oh! Look at the moves. Look at the moves between these two. It looks like Hades Curvex is going to take it because Eagle just wearing itself out with all these attacks, not even putting a dent in Curvex's spirit or its spin.
Curvex definitely has no base spirit.
Curvex with no base spirit, true. Just a lab rat. But the lab rat going to be enough to take down Earth Eagle. And the TikTok support hotline. Thank you. And there's Curvex, winning 2 straight tournaments in a row. It won the 4D tournament. Which it wasn't even like meant to be a part of. So we're gonna... Dang. So there's our ultimate Chad. Our pair of Chads. The Curvexes. The brothers. Drago got knocked out kind of early. So I think we're gonna run back our Zodiac Metal Fusion tournament. That'll be the next one. So we're going to get Storm Pegasus in the next tournament with all the Metal Fusion characters. So we're just going to keep running tournaments all night, I think. Just because I know you guys are enjoying the fun. But Curvex is going to be allowed to bask in his glory here. He did earn it after all. Okay, and I need some light over here. You want to zoom out so they can see what I'm picking? I don't know. So we got the Pisces, the Sagittario. Let's see. Drago, Storm Pegasus have to get a win. And Fireblaze, perhaps. And then we're going to get all the Zodiac signs represented here. I guess Storm Pegasus can go soon, and Drago has to be on the other side. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. I don't know. Are you guys... I assume it's summer for all of us, but you never know. Rock Aries. And then Gemios got to get represented. Capricorn, Scorpio. Gemios. Capricorn, Scorpio. And then... How many Zodiac signs do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need 5 more Zodiac signs. I'm missing Cancer. Libra. Aquario. So there's Aquario, Cancer, Libra. And 2 more. Who am I missing? Let's see. Virgo. Virgo needs to go in there. Where's our Virgo? Can you see Earth Virgo? I don't see it. Okay, we're going to get regular Virgo in there. And then we need 2 more. Is that 2 more Zodiacs? 1, 2, wait, no. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We need 1 more Zodiac sign. Which one is it? Thank you guys for showing up. Yeah, we're just getting the next one set up, so feel free to come back. Take a rest if you want. We got Aries in there. We got Capricorn. Do you know which one I'm missing? Do you want to Google it? Which zodiacs? And Libra's in there. Yeah, Libra's in there. Cancer, Genius, Leone. Can you Google it, please? What am I looking at? Do you know which one it is?
No idea. I'm sure somebody does, and they're like screaming it at the top of their lungs.
Oh, I found Earth Virgo. It's over here. Well, I saw it for a second. I covered it.
Gemios.
Gemios is in there.
Oh.
Which one am I missing? Aries is in there. Taurus is in there. Taurus should be in there. Oh, Taurus is actually the one that's missing. I was so set on my ways. So Taurus was missing. And then that is all 12, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And they're shouting it from the
9, 10.
from the roof.
11, 12. Yeah, we got all 12 zodiac signs represented, people. Thank you. Thank you for your input. And then we just need one more wild card to go in the game. We'll get Earth Eagle back in there.
Not Serpent, though.
Actually, we'll get Serpent back in there. And do you know where Earth Virgo? I just saw it. It was over here. Oh, but I lost it. Okay, but Virgo's in there. So, we got our next tournament set up. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for your patience. Our first round in this next tournament is Thermal Pisces and Storm Pegasus. That is our first round. It's going to be 2 of 3 once again. Thermal Pisces, Storm Pegasus. So, T for Thermal Pisces, P for Storm Pegasus. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And here's Storm Pegasus. I'm looking for Earth Virgo. I know it's here. How do you turn this light on? And Pegasus, unfortunately, has begun the process of circling. But it's landing good hits on Pisces. And Pisces actually falling off balance. Can Pegasus do it? I think it might have the chance. No. What the heck? And there's Thermal Pisces taking round 1. So Thermal Pisces up 1-0. Can Storm Pegasus make this 2-game comeback? In 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And Pegasus was ready to start the flower pattern, but it actually just started circling like a dummy. Unfortunate for Pegasus. I need to find Earth Virgo. It was right over here. It's upside down, I swear. So I need to make... Oh, here it is. I found it. I found Earth Virgo. Virgo is going to be... So Storm Pegasus, unfortunately... Storm Pegasus. Oh yeah, I forgot to zoom in. I'm a fool. But yeah, there's Storm Pegasus going down. In 2 games, our main protagonist. Next up. I'm a fool. What am I even doing? Rock Leone and Flame Sagittario. So Leone with the type disadvantage, but Flame Sagittario with not being a very good Beyblade disadvantage. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. The huge double KO. That was sweet. No replays, though, because our power went out and I lost my Wi-Fi. No replays, unfortunately. But that was the double KO. Call it a tie. PD, hi. Where are you? Hi. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And Leone being very aggressive against Flame Sagittario. Absolutely the strat you want to go with because Sagittario's defense, subpar. And yeah, our power went out. I don't know. I've said that a couple times. I mean, I've said it a bunch of times. Just that's why it's so dark right now. Hopefully it comes back on. And yeah, look at Sagittario. Just falling off balance so badly. And those flame claws. Those claws not helping it out. So it looks like Rock Leone will take that one. And it is 1-0 Rock Leone favor. Can Leone do it in 2, 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Let's see, it's going to circle and be very aggressive again. It is a defense type, but that tip is just so worn out. But Leone is absolutely going with the correct strategy of trying to knock Sagittario off balance. Because you saw what happened last time. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. On this wonderful... It's Thursday evening, I believe. Yeah.
Definitely Friday morning for some people.
Definitely Friday morning for a few of you guys by now. I hope you guys are vibing. But yeah, Rock Leone versus Sagittario in the ring. And both of them just circling each other. Ready to make a move. Sagittario trying to just stay balanced. As soon as it loses balance, it kind of just loses the game. You know how it goes for Sagittario, unfortunately. And there it goes, Rock Leone with a dominant 2-0 victory over Flame Sagittario. So, our next first rounders are Peter, the cat is here, Rock Aries, and Evil Gemius. I think the whole neighborhood is out of power, I'm not going to lie, but I can't really tell. But the neighbor's lights are not on. So, A for Rock Aries, and G for Gemios, Aries versus Gemios. Gonna be a nice little battle. Best 2 of 3, and 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And the big first hit, Gemios managing to stay its ground. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And here's Gemios being kind of aggressive for a moment, and another big hit. These two hitting each other so hard, surprisingly, because they're both relatively light, but I guess not relative to each other. Huge hitters. Peter, the cat just vibing. He's far away from the stage though. Thank you guys for being here today. So, Gemios with the 1-0 lead. Can it do it in 2 against Rock Aries, or is Aries gonna even it up? Yeah, so it's our power out, so we just have one flashlight on on the stadium. And then my cell phone battery carrying us. But we do have the charging pack, so it should work out. Should be able to get through a couple more tournaments before the end of the night. Well, hey Pete. And it's going to be really close, this one. Let's see. Oh my lord, it's so close. And that is a tie. That is a tie. We got to run that back. So it is still 1-0 Gemios' favor. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Oh, and more big hits. That was so close. So it is 1-0 Gemios' favor as Gemios. So Gemios' tip is a flat shape. It's a flat shape with a little spike on it. So when it's on the spike, it's going to be common in the center. But if it gets knocked onto that edge, that's when it starts circling around. And it's really unfortunate that Gemios started doing that, because you see now it's just acting like a stamina type. That's because of the shape of its tip. The flat spike. So it looks like Aries is going to be able to take the lead. If you're just getting here, our power is out. And we just have the flashlight on. But actually, why would you do this? Oh, you need to use your phone. Fair enough. And this one's going to be also very close. Gotcha, Hat. Thank you for the donation, for the TikToks. And another super close one. Oh my lord, it's so close again. But there is Gemios actually winning that game despite the circle. So Gemios taking it 2-0 over Rock Aries in quite a few games. And our next competitors. So Capricorns, you guys are used to getting knocked out early, but we actually have a good variation of Capricorn in Screw Capricorn or Spiral Capricorn. So C for Capricorn. And this is Scorpio. S for Scorpio. So Gemios, good for Gemios. Moving on. Beating Aries despite kind of, I don't know, I guess that's a pretty even matchup. And you saw it because it took so many games. So Capricorn and Rock Scorpio in a 2 of 3. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Scorpio making some music in that pocket as it gets knocked in one hit. So Capricorn going up 1-0. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Oh, look at the huge hits. And, ooh, wow, that was a cool first game. And now these two are being much more calm. Although there was some big hits at the beginning. Well, that's Peter. Everyone, feel free to say hi to Pete. I'll send him a love. His name is, it's Petey, and he kind of has this reverse nickname, so we just call him Peter now. So that is Scorpio making it 1-1, the evening up the series. This game will decide the next quarterfinalist. Unless it's a tie. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Oh, my lord! Scorpio! Capricorn, you legend. So, I wish we had a replay of that one, but Capricorn. What a Chad. Chad move by a Capricorn there. Getting the W and moving on in epic fashion. And next up.
That's the first time Capricorn's ever moved on.
And next up we have a Capricorn has actually made it to the second round. Lightning El Drago. L's for Lightning El Drago. And A's for Aquario. Stone Aquario. So this was the first battle of Battle Bladers, I believe. And it was Ryuga. Ryuga literally made Hikaru retire. The user of El Drago made another Beyblader retire because he beat her so bad. But will it be the same in real life in this 2 of 3? 3, 2, 1. We'll let it rip. Oh. But A fell off the launcher. You hate to see it. We'll run that right back. We gotta drop. We gotta drop. Wee 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 wee. We need the flashlight under the bed. Emergency, emergency. We lost a Beyblade under the bed. But we have a flashlight. We should be good. Do we have Aquario? Aquario has been rescued in our rescue mission. So it's 0-0 right now in this 2-3. Or in this, 2-3. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Ooh. And there's El Drago with the tap tap Aquario into the ring. El Drago's up 1-0. Can it do it in 2? 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. House rule that they have to touch, so we gotta run that back. Aquario did not even find the stage there. El Drago up 1-0. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And El Drago, you have to be... El Drago, we're gonna call that a tie. We're calling that a tie because they both got knocked out, and El Drago was not... It wasn't spinning. Like, it was... I don't know. It wasn't spinning. 1-1, or 1-0 El Drago still. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. There we go. So I know the El Drago fans, of course, worried about that last call. But you gotta have faith in your boy. He said, whatever, that's a bad call by the umpire, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna do it myself. I don't care. So, that is El Drago in 2-0 fashion over Storm Aquario. Our next competitors, Our next competitors gonna be Rock Cancer, or Dark Gasher, excuse me, and Flame Libra. So, L for Flame Libra. And give us a C. So this is Cancer. This is the Cancer Beyblade. Cancer, Dark Gasher. And I'm a Cancer, so I'm always rooting for this Beyblade, but it's... Yes, I am an impartial judge who specifically roots for this Beyblade all the time, but it's not very good. So, 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And we just got kind of a stamina battle. Dark Gasher is a balance type, so it's kind of got stats in all the directions, but not too far in any directions. So Libra is just a specialist who has pure stamina. So it'll probably outperform Gasher in this matchup. And here we see it. Gasher falling way off balance. I don't think this is going to last much longer for the Cancer gang. It's almost... Oh, wait. But actually getting under Libra's fusion wheel. But not enough. So Libra going up 1-0. Hey, Pete. Hi. Libra going up 1-0. Can it do it in 2? 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Libra being pretty aggressive, but Gasher returning the favor right back. Can Gasher get a KO? I don't know. And there's Gasher actually pushing Libra off balance. This is a... Oh! Libra scraping a little bit. Look at the moves. Look at these two circling each other, just eyeing each other down after a really good fight. So they're taking their rest between periods of fighting, I suppose. And now Gasher's taking up the middle as Libra circles as it rolls around on that Eternal Sharp performance tip. Yeah, Cancer kind of dominated Libra this round. Let's see. There goes Libra. Getting flipped upside down by Dark Gasher. So that is the Cancers. It is 1-1 right now between the Cancers and the Libras. Libra in green, Cancer in red. 3, 2, 1. We'll let it rip. Oh, and the KO from Dark Gasher. So that is a huge upset because Dark Gasher, what a legend. So this is my sign, and he never does very well. But with the KO. Oh, hi, Peter. Oh, he's so sweet. And so, our next first rounders. Here's Burn Fireblaze. So we'll get some P's in the chat for Burn Phoenix, is what you can call him with that metal tip.
Representing the people who don't really care about stuff.
Yes, he does not represent a sign. And this is Dark Bull, so B for Bull, and P for Phoenix. So, in this 2 of 3. 3, 2, 1. I'll let it rip. And look at him. Phoenix being pretty aggressive. I mean, it's got the advantage in pretty much every category here against Bull, despite the fact that Bull is a balance type. Where'd Pete go? He jumped down. He's probably under the bed. So here's Fireblaze, or Phoenix. It does have a big stamina advantage over Dark Bull, just because Bull is a balance type with no particularly special stats, and Fireblaze has that great stamina stat. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I know, it's some great tournaments going on tonight. This has been like such an epic stream with these tournaments. Some crazy battles. I had the replays going earlier, but our power went out, so we lost the Wi-Fi, so we lost our second stream that I kind of watched the chat on, so we lost that one. And here's Fireblaze pulling ahead a lot against Dark Bull. So it's going to take this first round, I believe. Yep. So there's Fireblaze going up 1-0. Can it do it in 2? 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh my lord. Bull almost getting the KO. Bull coming in for that red horn uppercut. And it almost got the KO. I know, the Bulls would have called that if it won it, but now they're going to want a rematch. So that is unfortunate for Dark Bull. It almost got that KO with the red horn uppercut. But now it already has a huge stamina disadvantage. And now not looking any better.
I forgot to add a wide spin track.
Yeah, it's got that H145 track that it just leans on so easily. Going for the red horn uppercut with it. Rock Leone is... Did he get knocked out first round? No, Rock Leone is in our... He's a quarterfinalist already. And this round is determining our second to last quarterfinalist as Phoenix takes it in definitive fashion. We gotta let the cat out. Letting the cat out as Phoenix spins out up against Dark Bull. So that is our second to last quarterfinalist. And the Virgos, I know you guys have been waiting. And Emders. So here's a Virgo. Emders, thank you for the TikToks. And Poison Serpent. So V for Virgo, S for Serpent. I know you Virgos have been waiting all stream or all tournament to see your Bay. Let's see how it does against Poison Serpent. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Serpent, unfortunately, a Beyblade, so strong in the show, and then in real life, it's like, nah, it's okay.
Not even okay.
It's not even good in real life. Poison, just such a bad fusion move. I don't even know why. It's really light, and it just is bad. I don't know. So Virgo, of course, kind of dominating this matchup, even though in the show Virgo would have gotten his butt beat by Reggie. And Emders, thank you for the TikToks. Thank you so much. So there's Virgo. Taking game 1 over Poison Serpent. Will it do it in 2 and get this clean sweep? 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And Virgo actually almost getting the KO on Poison Serpent. And Emders, thank you for the TikTok. So yeah, Poison Serpent, like it just doesn't translate from the show to real life. Kind of like Storm Pegasus, where it's just... And Max, 317, thank you for the roses. Yeah, thank you guys for being here tonight. These big Beyblade tournaments, we ran a couple. Hades Kerbex has won 2 of them. He's won 2 of 3 tournaments, like if you remember Hades Kerbex. Not in this one, though, because this is the Metal Fusion tournament with all the Zodiac signs represented. And Virgo, gonna move on. Become our last quarterfinalist. So quarterfinals are set. I guess Poison Serpent goes back there. And Dash from Dash Court. And Farside, thank you for the gifts. So we have our first round of quarterfinalists. These guys were grand finalists in my first Zodiac tournament. Rock Leone and Thermal Pisces. So P for Pisces, L for Leone. That is Kiyoya. And I believe his name is Rantaro. I don't exactly know, though. So, let's get this 2 of 3 going. Rock Leone and Thermal Pisces. In 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh, and Leone coming out with the big hit initially. Oh! Look at that! So Leone wound up for that hit. But Pisces able to deflect it. Absolute Chad play by Thermal Pisces, I gotta say. So Pisces up 1-0 in this 2-3. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And look at Leone. What are we doing, Leone? So it is a defense type. Dang. So Leone is a defense type, and it is typically meant to hold the center and command it. But if it can knock Pisces off balance, it's got a good chance. Or maybe even knock Pisces out of the ring. But yeah, you can see it winning these interactions because it's got a bit of a weight advantage. But it just wasted a lot of stamina at the beginning there. But can it knock Pisces off balance? Can Leone knock the purple one, Pisces, off balance?
Looks pretty black.
It does show up as black. And yeah, Leone. Dang, what a just coming in with the ice in his veins, Rock Leone. The clutch plays to secure that W. So it is 1-1 between these two to get to semifinals. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh, and there's Leone knocking Pisces out of the ring. So Rock Leone, the shadow of a Rock Leone. Look at him, the wide ball tip. Our first semifinalist. And next up, to get to semis, is Evil Gemios and Spiral Capricorn. Usually Storm Capricorn is in, but it's so bad and it's like never won a game. So Spiral Capricorn representing the Capricorns. against Evil Gemios, representing the Gemini. So this is a 2 of 3. In 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. House ruled that they have to touch, so that match will not count for anything. No one saw that. Erase it from your memory. It is 0-0. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And Capricorn with the big 1-2 to start it off. And Capricorn, look at Gemios actually circling right now. So Gemios has that flat spike tip. I kind of went over this earlier. Gemios has this tip that is mostly flat, but there's a little spike in the middle. And yeah, so if it's on the flat part, it will circle like it just was, but now it is back on the spike, and it is commanding the center of the stage. Against Spiral Capricorn, who is slowing down, even though it is making all these big hits. So Gemios going to take that first game. You sure? So, Gemios, up 1-0 in this 2 of 3. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh, and there's Spiral Capricorn. Evening it back up. It is 1-1 between these two to get to semifinals. G for Gemios, C for Capricorn. The blue one is Capricorn. The lighter one is Gemios. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh, look at Capricorn lining up that shot and literally knocking Gemios out of the arena. The singular hit, the one-hit wonder, is Spiral Capricorn moving to semifinals. And next up, we have Lightning El Drago. So L's for El Drago. And C for Cancer. This is Dark Gasher. C for Cancer. L for El Drago. So I'm a Cancer. I'm rooting for my boy. Although I am also impartial. But also I'm rooting for my own sign. But I am also impartial. So El Drago and Cancer. This is a 2 of 3 to get to semis. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh, and El Drago landed its early hits, but now it's circling. It kind of lost grip of the stage. But El Drago does have that spin steal ability, because it is spinning the opposite direction to Cancer. So El Drago, I think it's going to be just fine in the stamina battle. But it doesn't even want to go to the stamina battle. Look at these hits right now. Trying to knock Cancer out of the ring. Oh, and there's Cancer falling off balance, scraping the side, scraping its wheel against the stadium. So El Drago's up 1-0, and will El Drago get a clean sweep in 2 games? 3, 2, 1. Let's find out. Let it rip. Oh, El Drago. There it is. So unfortunately for me, all the Cancers getting knocked out in round 2, but we got a W in round 1. So good job, Cancer. But El Drago's moving on to semis. And next up, the big stamina battle. So we got F for Burn, Fireblaze, with the metal tip. And V for Earth Virgo, V as in Venus, Virgo. And Fireblaze, orange is Fireblaze. Yellow is Virgo. Who will take it in this 2 of 3? In 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. So Fireblaze being pretty aggressive. This is Jenga's dad versus the rando ballet dancer who barely showed up in Metal Fusion. But the Virgo's actually being represented in this matchup versus Fireblaze, who represents the anti-astrology people, maybe. I don't know. Perhaps. Perhaps. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. I hope you're all vibing, getting into this crazy stamina battle right now. Actually relatively tame. But these battles tonight have been wild. And the power went out. It's still out. It's been a while. Let's hope the power company gets on that. Luckily, it's warm outside, so we're chilling. We're chilling as it is warm out. It looks like Virgo's slowing down a little bit more. But will Fireblaze fall off balance faster than Virgo is the question. It's going to be close. Look at them both. Oh, and Fireblaze. Fireblaze was spinning faster, but it fell off balance. And Virgo takes that one in very close fashion. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And this is 2 of 3. The last round of quarterfinals. Virgo going for that KO. So that's what Virgo favorite is. Can Virgo do it? Do the clean 2-0 sweep. It's landing these pretty big hits for 2 stamina types. Yeah, Virgo just barely in that first one. Pegasus got knocked out in the first round, sadly. Sadly for Storm Pegasus. But yeah, Fireblaze, you gotta believe in him. He's got a good chance. They're both pure stamina type Beyblades. Although Virgo's got really good weight to it, so that's why you see it controlling the center of the stage. And actually kind of wearing away at Fireblaze, as Fireblaze hasn't been able to find the center for a single second. So Virgo, with the fighting game fundies, is actually saving a lot of its speed and chipping away at Fireblaze. Aquario got knocked out. round 1 against El Drago. Tough pick for Virgo, but yeah. So, Virgo, our last semifinalist, and our semifinalists are set. So, you can kind of see them. There's our semifinalists. Rock Leone, Screw Capricorn, El Drago, and Earth Virgo. 2 zodiac signs, actually 3 zodiac signs being represented this time. So, this is a 3 of 5. Rock Leone, L for Rock Leone, and C's for Screw Capricorn. The big defense versus attack matchup. Let's see if Capricorn can do it. 3 of 5. 3 of 5 for this one. And 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Oh, and Capricorn getting knocked out, but then coming back in like a Chad with the base spirit. And trying to get under Leone, but Leone, the huge defense type, says nope. Pushes him right off. And so now we just see 2. It looks like it's going to be a stamina battle. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I lied. Leone versus Capricorn, the 2 zodiac legends. Of course, Capricorn usually gets knocked out early. But we got a better iteration of it, Spiral Capricorn, rather than Storm Capricorn. Just because the Capricorns get beat up so much. And there it is, losing round 1 to Rock Leone. So Rock Leone goes up 1 in this 3 of 5. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And Capricorn almost getting the KO. But now it's begun circling. But I think, yeah, Leone is kind of wandering out close to the edges, so Capricorn might be able to land an earlier hit. Doesn't look like it, though. Looks bad for Capricorn, as it unfortunately wasted its early chances to get a hit, but still! What did I say? I jinxed it. I was talking down on my boy. I was talking down on him. But he manages to land the KO, so it's 1-1 between these 2 in this best of 5. 1-1. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And Capricorn landing the barrage of hits against Leone, but Leone not even giving up the inner ring. The big hits, but Capricorn slowing down a lot. So will Leone go up 2-0? It definitely looks like it, unless Capricorn pulls something out of its hat, but not going to. So 2-0, 2-1 actually, Leone's favorite. And Caden, thank you for the roses. 3, 2, 1. We'll let it rip. To go to grand finals is Rock Leone versus Capricorn. Oh, here. Capricorn comes through, and that's even, right? That's 2-2. It's 2-2 between these 2. I gotta hype it up. Let me hype it up. So, C's for Capricorn. They're tied 2-2, and this next game will send them to grand finals. L's for Leone. Capricorn, the bluer one. Leone, the green one. So, ooh, big game, big game. In 3, 2, 1. This game will decide the grand finalists. Let it rip. Oh, and Capricorn absolutely launching Leone out of the stadium. In dominant fashion. It was 2-0, or it was in dominant fashion. Leone takes it. Or Capricorn takes it, excuse me.
The first time
The Capricorn is going farther than it's ever been. It's its first time in grand finals. And next up, so that was Capricorn knocking Leone out. That was crazy. Next up is El Drago and Virgo. So we need some L's for El Drago and V's for Earth Virgo. In this 3 of 5. In this 3 of 5. So 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Ooh, El Drago. The singular tap right into that pocket, showing off, asserting its dominance early in this match, but can Virgo make this comeback? That's down 1-0. 3, 2, 1. We'll let it rip. El Drago once again trying to land the early hits. Oh, and actually beating Virgo up, but not aiming its attacks in the right place. El Drago certainly has the upper hand right now, although it is slowing down. So El Drago does have that spin steal ability, so although it is certainly slowing down faster than Virgo, it's just going to eat Virgo's spin like a zombie and knock Virgo off balance. It's going to be very close, this one, I believe. Let's see who takes it. Going to be so close. That is El Drago, just barely. So El Drago's up 2-0 to get to grand finals against Virgo. Can Virgo make this 3-0 comeback? 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh! El Drago coming back. So it pops Virgo out of the stadium. And look at El Drago. So impressive by El Drago. The 3-0. Impressive. We have our grand finalists. 2 attack types. So C for Capricorn. This is a 3 of 5. And L's for El Drago. So we're going to have this Beyblade going like this around the ring. And this Beyblade going like this. They're going to collide so hard. An exotic Haley, thank you for the roses. This matchup is going to be crazy. El Drago, screw Capricorn. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! Oh! So I think Capricorn managed to stay in the ring longer. I think Capricorn did fall out of the ring after El Drago had left it. So that is going to be 1-0 Capricorn favor in this 3 of 5. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! There's El Drago! How is Capricorn still in it? How on earth is Capricorn still in it? Oh my lord.
Got knocked out 3 times.
Capricorn bouncing back into the stage, showing off that base spirit, although it is Dr. Ziggurat.
That was Ziggurat's base?
Yeah. Ziggurat, the absolute antithesis of Blader Spirit, but actually showing off the Blader Spirit in that match, as it just bounced back from several near KOs. And that was an exact tie. That was a tie. All right. We're going to have to run that back. The exact tie. It is still 1-0. Spiral Capricorn favor. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. The huge hits. Oh. Whoa. That was El Drago, I guess. Capricorn actually got flicked out of the ring. And El Drago just barely spinning as it stays in the ring. So it's a 1-1. What are these matches? These are so crazy. I wish I had my replays, but power went out. 1-1 in the grand finals. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And there's Capricorn. Yep. Oh my lord. Absolutely smacking El Drago around. That was so crazy. These matches are insane. So 2-1 Capricorn favor. These matches are so crazy. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Holy shit! I said a bad word on stream. I did it. Oh my god. 2-1 Capricorn favor. These hits are insane. So it looks like it's going to be that stamina battle again. We'll see if it's an exact tie again, because there's a good chance between these left and right spinners with very similar life after death. No! Capricorn! That's it. Isn't it? Capricorn. So the Capricorns, you guys take constant L's on this, on these Zodiac streams because Storm Capricorn is so bad, but taking a W in one of them. Good job to the Capricorns. Exotic Haley, thank you for the roses. So I think we got to run another Metal Masters tournament. I don't know. What should we do? What should we do? We'll do the Metal or we'll do Metal Fury because we just did.
Wait,
so
my phone's gonna die soon.
Is for the battery. Does my thing have a
14%? Oh, never mind. It's good. It's good.
So that's Capricorn with the W over El Drago. El Drago another time in grand finals. And we're going to get another 4D tournament going. We got to get another tournament going. That was so insane. Congratulations to the competitors. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Thank you guys so much for being here. And we're going to get another 4D bracket set up. Look at our Chads as they bask in the sunlight after their victories. So we're getting Fusion Hades in there. I hope you guys are having excellent nights. These matches have been so crazy. And we're just going to get our, what is it called? Our 4D Beyblades in the mix. Yeah, so these are the 4D Beyblades. They came out in, season 3 of Beyblade. Where's Diablo Nemesis? It's in here somewhere. Cosmic Pegasus. I'm just looking for Diablo right now. There it is. So Diablo going to go up against El Drago Guardian and then Big Bang Pegasus. Well, we got to get Pegasus in there early. So there's Pegasus. There's the other Pegasus. There's Phantom Orion. And we have a few 4D ones left. Flash Sagittario. Thank you guys for being here so much. I really appreciate all the support tonight. It's been crazy lately. And then here's Flash Sagittario. And what other 4D bays am I missing? Variaries. That is our last one. And Twisted Tempo. Going to be the odd man out in this tournament. So, next tournament is ready to go. So, this is our 4D Bay tournament between the Beyblades from the third season of Beyblade. Fusion Hades and Duo Uranus are up next. And yeah, we'll get the zoom in as soon as it starts. Fusion Hades and Duo. There we go. All right. So U's for Duo Uranus, and H's for Hades, and Exotic Haley. Thank you for the good night. 2 of 3s for the first rounds, as we've been doing. And we'll see who takes this first one. In 3, 2, 1, let it rip. So here's Duo Uranus. They changed the name from Duo Uranus to Duo Ice Titan between Japan and America. You can't imagine why. Yeah, they also they changed a lot of names. They changed Hell Kerbex to Hades Kerbex just to make it a little softer for the American kids. Fair enough. Because it is the game for 8-year-olds, and then they changed Uranus to Ice Titan for whatever reason. And so, the stamina battle between these two, it's going to be super close. So close in these early rounds. But it looks like Duo going to go up 1-0 against Fusion Hades. Let's see if it can get the clean 2-0. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh, and the huge hit coming out, but no dice as Uranus looks for the knockout. So 2 Beyblades that showed up really late in Beyblade Metal Fury. They both showed up like towards the very end. Both as villains, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So red is H for Hades, and then the purple one that also has a little bit of yellow on the top, the taller one, is U for Uranus. But it looks like Uranus is slowing down and getting knocked off balance by Hades. So it's 1-1 in this first round. And to move on in this 1-1 tie, 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Both of these bays so aggressive. Oh, but Hades landing the knockout, the middle early match upset. So Fusion Hades, our first quarterfinalist. H is for the Hades. That was Fusion Hades. And next up, B for Beat Lynx, and P for Cosmic Pegasus. Look at Pegasus. Such a cool Beyblade with that final drive. And I think Beat Lynx is going to be in 230 mode to be a little bit above Pegasus's attacks. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. So Cosmic Pegasus nearly getting knocked out there, but staying in the game. And look at these two. Let's see if that final drive comes through for Pegasus, because usually it's supposed to kind of move around like an attack type. But here it's just being so calm, so gentle.
I think it's technically a balance type.
Cosmic Pegasus, not a balance type. I mean, it's named an attack type, but I don't know if you thought about it. It depends.
I don't know, in the show they were like, Pegasus has the stats of a balance type or something. Or Leone has like the...
And there's final drive coming through for Pegasus. Yeah, but I don't know. Oh, and final drive almost came through and got it to W. Yeah, but I don't know. On the box it says attack type. It just depends who you ask. And so, that is Beat Lynx going up 1-0. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Can Pegasus make this comeback between it's down 1-0 right now in this 2-3. But you gotta believe, you gotta have the Blader spirit for Pegasus to move on. These are not the OG Beyblades. They actually, the OG Beyblades. Oh, and there's Final Drive. The OG Beyblades were from about 2001. And these ones are from about 2010. But yeah, they are the Metal Fight ones. They're what I grew up with. I thought these were the OG ones until I learned about the plastic gen from the early 2000s. But there's Beat Lynx moving on in quite definitive fashion over Cosmic Pegasus. But I know you Pegasus lovers are in the chat, so we got Wing Pegasus. Let's get some more P's in the chat for Wing Pegasus and some Q's. Some P's and Q's. Mind them. So this is Quetzalcoatl, Wing Pegasus, and Quetzalcoatl. Yeah, so there's 2 Pegasuses in the ring just because the fan favorite. And they're both 4D, and I don't have that many 4D Beyblades. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh my lord. And there's Wing Pegasus landing the early KO. So Wing Pegasus going up 1-0 against Quetzalcoatl. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And look at them both circling. Quetzalcoatl, both of them showing off the wheels. Oh, and Quetzalcoatl! What on earth did it just hit? Quetzalcoatl, like, that was actually like an anime special move right there from Quetzalcoatl. I was going up, and then all of a sudden, to knock Pegasus into the ring. What a Chad play by Quetzalcoatl. So it's 1-1. P's for Pegasus, the red one, and Q's for Quetzalcoatl, the yellow one. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh, and Pegasus taking advantage taking advantage of Quetzalcoatl's tendency to kind of fly around uncontrollably. So that is a W for W Wing Pegasus. And next up, Phantom Orion. That was so crazy. O for Orion. And some K's for Carice Cygnus. O for Orion and Carice Cygnus. So tough matchup for Cygnus, no doubt about that. But no time for mode changes. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Let's see if Cygnus can do it with a pretty severe type disadvantage here. As Phantom Orion is one of the best, I mean, it's the best stock stamina type Beyblade. With the type advantage over Cygnus. So Orion, the one with the yellow face bolts, and Cygnus, the one in blue. Bop, bop, bop. I love the sound of these two. So nice. Maybe I should let them speak for themselves and quit commentating. Just so calming, despite the fact that this is super intense round 1 of a tournament, you know? But it's so calming. And here's Orion kind of slowing down. But we'll see. Orion actually slowing down a little more than Cygnus. But Cygnus also slowing down, and I think it's going to be Orion. You never know. Orion by just a few. So can Orion get the clean 2-0 sweep over Carice Cygnus? We shall see. In 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Both of them. Blader spirits colliding. So yeah, our power is out if you just got here. Yeah, kind of therapeutic just listening to them. Let's listen. Let's get some ASMR. Let's just listen. So peaceful. And by Labyrinth, thank you for the roses. Ballerina, you're probably talking about Earth Virgo. And we do have it. It actually was a grand finalist in the last tournament.
The mode change.
But there goes Cygnus by a wider margin than last time. Phantom Orion. With the W. There's my ASMR voice if you ever wanted to hear that. If you needed that in your life. Next up, Diablo Nemesis. The huge villain Diablo Nemesis. And El Drago, so D for Diablo, and L for El Drago. This is El Drago Guardian, so it's more of a defense type than an attack type. And ASAP keys, thank you. For the rose, thank you. Diablo and El Drago. Well, it's against the left spinner. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And big combat between these two. But Diablo, unfortunately, just lost control of itself. Just for a brief moment and flung itself into a pocket. Tough for Diablo, but it's down 1-0. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And there's Diablo in one hit. In one hit, Diablo knocks El Drago into the pocket, so it's 1-1. More D for Diablo and L for El Drago. In this heated battle, it's 1-1. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Diablo winding up trying to make a big attack, but not getting it done. El Drago. Moving on. This big upset for El Drago Guardian. A pretty bad Beyblade. Big upset for El Drago Guardian. Bakushin Susanoo is kind of a scraper, but I don't actually have it. So Scythe Kronos and Fang Leone. L's for Fang Leone. We got another Leone representative. And K for Scythe Kronos. Yeah, no battle requests right now just because it's a tournament. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. So Fang Leone, a tragic downgrade from Rock Leone. Look at Kronos. So Kronos has a sharp tip. It's a sharp tip. It's a stamina type. Showing off the wheels right now. But it actually has a flat bit on the stamina tip. So you're going to see it as soon as it slows down, it's going to go straight back to the middle. It's not going to take you. That's Kronos showing off the wheels. I honestly think it has a good chance. It was honestly just flexing so hard on Leone. Just because it says, my stamina is so much better than yours that I'm going to waste 90% of it and still beat you. But I don't know, that might have been like the rabbit in the hair kind of where it's flexing too much and it loses. But Kronos, man, so impressive. So actually, can I show them Kronos? Can you get the flashlight on it? So yeah, so it's this sharp tip. We got the campfire lighting. It's sharp just a little bit. Just that little nip right there, and then it's flat all the way around. So if it leans over onto that flat bit, it goes dummy, and that's what you just saw. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Can Kronos take it in 2? I mean, if it doesn't show off the wheels again, I mean, it wins so dominantly over Leone. But I don't know, Leone could knock it on its onto that flat bit. K for Kronos, L for Leone, of course. Kronos, the one in purple with the yellow on the face bolt. And Leone in green. Any kamikaze Beyblades? Yeah, there's some Beyblades like Omega Dragonis. It's super short, so it just scrapes its fusion wheel against the stadium.
I think kamikaze only destroys itself to get another one.
I don't know if that really happens. There's Kronos. See, much more dominant than before because it didn't waste all its stamina. But winning by such a huge margin. You see why it was eager to flex its skills last time. Next up, should be a pretty cool matchup. This is Endai Labyrinth. Thank you for the roses. This is Blitz Unicorno, so U's for Unicorno, and S's for Flash Sagittario. So Flash Sagittario in its stamina form with that 230 WD, the silhouette. Usually it's better off as an attack type, but we're just going stock combos for this tournament. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. So Sagittario actually being more aggressive here. As they circle each other. Sagittario got the superior stamina stat for sure. But Unicorno, a great attack wheel. Both of these really good attack wheels.
I'm not so attack tips.
Yeah, kind of backwards. But let's see if Unicorno can do it. Can win the stamina battle, because it's not being aggressive enough to knock Flash. Well, it's not being aggressive enough to knock Flash out. So it's going to need to rely on its stamina. Oh, and there's Blitz actually landing a really, maybe a pivotal hit on Sagittarius fusion wheel, but not enough. So Flash is up 1-0. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And yeah, if you're so our power went out. That's why it's so dark. It looks kind of good. Low key. And again, a very similar battle. I see this one going the exact same way. But yeah, our power went out, along with the whole neighborhoods, it looks like. So we're just vibing in the dark. My phone on the phone bank, the flashlight.
On this straight up power.
Dang, I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna bring generator.
And let's see, it looks like Sagittarius going to take this one as well. But Unicorno actually landing kind of another one of those misleadingly pivotal hits. Can this actually be good for Unicorno? Maybe. Look at Sagittario wasting all its energy running around the stage. And Eco Legend, thank you for the TikToks. Yeah, the lighting is not usually what it is, because usually we have illumination on the whole screen, but this is kind of cool this way. And there's Unicorno actually taking a W. So it is 1-1 between these two. Of course, U for Unicorno, the green one, and S for Sagittario, the orange one. And 3, 2, 1. I'll let it rip. And Sagittario being so aggressive on its stock parts. And another, such a similar battle, I know. Feels like we've seen this before, doesn't it? But they circle gently. Let's let the bays speak for themselves a bit. Some ASMR like last time. Just having a conversation with each other in this gentle battle. The battle of hugs. Like that boxing match the other day. So calm. It's so calm. Despite the fact that this is the most intense tournament of the decade. Thank you guys for being here tonight. And it looks like Sagittario, barely gonna take it. And that battle just happened so quickly at the end. Like, it was just a lot of nothing until a big hit. And so now we have the odd man out, Twisted Tempo, who is not a 4D Beyblade in this tournament of 4D Beyblades, and Variaries. So V for Variaries, T for Twisted Tempo, like TV. Variaries gonna be spinning left against Twisted Tempo. So 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Look at the double KO. That is not going to count for Variaries at the end there. They really wanted to come back, but that is it's still 0-0 between these two. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh my lord, look at him. Look at him go. Big hits coming out all around. And there's Tempo with the KO. Very cool. Thank you, Twisted Tempo. Very cool. And it is 1-0 Tempo favor in this 2 of 3. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Almost getting the instant KO. But there's Variaries. Turning that match right around. So it's 1-1. Turning the match right around. And 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Tempo knocking Variaries out in dominant fashion. That was all KOs that round. Pretty intense. So we have our quarterfinals are all set. Nice. Our quarterfinals are all set. Let's see. So quarterfinals. Fusion Hades, beat Lynx, Wing Pegasus, Phantom Orion, El Drago Guardian, Scythe Chronos, Flash Sagittario, and Twisted Tempo. And our first round is between Beat Lynx and Fusion Hades. This is our ceremonial first battle of every stream. And usually goes in Beat Lynx's favor, but we'll see. So B's for Beat Lynx and H for Fusion Hades. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. The big stamina battle, of course, between two balance types. Oh, there's Beat Lynx getting the KO. So Beat Lynx going up 1-0. And this is a 2 of 3, of course. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. The double KO. Very so cool, so intense between some of these guys. So it's still 1-0 Beat Lynx's favor. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Fusion Hades almost getting the KO, but not quite. And these two, they just go back and forth so much. But Fusion Hades looks like it slowed down a lot during those initial hits. I know, the power is immense. And it looks like Beat Lynx is going to be circling. Kind of taunting Hades here, because Beat Lynx knows that it's got more stamina, more gas left in the tank against Fusion Hades. But, I don't know, doesn't want to get too cocky. But here it goes. Knocking Hades off balance and taking it 2-0. So that is Beat Lynx in semifinals, our first semifinalist. There. Okay, so next up is Phantom Orion, and Wing Pegasus. So O's for Phantom Orion, P for Pegasus. We've had 2 Pegasuses in this tournament. Can Wing Pegasus do it? It's going to be scraping the sides of the ring a lot. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And that is Pegasus' style, baby. That's what it was meant to do. As it scrapes the stadium. But Orion actually being a genius and running around Pegasus as Pegasus circles, actually dodging everything that Pegasus had to throw at it. So that is Phantom Orion showing off its game awareness. The inanimate object, surprisingly smart. True. So yeah, Phantom Orion is in purple. And with the yellow face bolt. And it will take it over Wing Pegasus in red. But it needs one more to move on. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And Wing Pegasus almost landing the KO. Almost. But that is the Pegasus style, the circle. Because this Beyblade has a wide flat tip. And it does not grip the stage very well. So Pegasus it almost got the KO. But if you have that blader spirit, you gotta believe in Pegasus, the one in red, who just, unfortunately, almost landed an early KO. But Orion able to stave it off and dominate the center of the stage. So yeah, just some circling. Classic Pegasus moves. And Orion on that bearing drive, showing off the defense once again. And moving on to semifinals. So, next side of our quarterfinalists is Scythe Chronos and El Drago Guardian. So that is K for Scythe Chronos, the stamina type, and L for El Drago Guardian, the big defense type. I know, not an attack type. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. El Drago Guardian kind of going on the offensive, but now it's just going to be 2 Beyblades giving each other spin for a couple minutes. That is how this matchup goes. So this one going to come down to that very end because it's going to come down to the last couple of rotations because El Drago Guardian is spinning to the left and Chronos to the right. So it can steal Chronos' energy with that rubber and it's I guess that's as clear wheel stuff to call it.
If you need to sleep, take a quick nap.
So we just got a little spin steal battle. What time is it for you guys? It's 1 a.m. over here. We're pretty far west in the U.S. It's probably morning for a lot of you guys if anyone's watching from overseas. If anyone's here from Finland or Denmark or something, or like Sweden. I see like a lot of people in chat from over in Europe. It's so cool. 3:30, dang, but it is summer, baby. Save as much as you like. So yeah, this battle gonna come down to that very end because it's a huge stamina type versus a huge spin stealer. I can kind of demonstrate what a kamikaze Beyblade would look like. Yeah, here. I'll give that a brief demonstration because I know people have been asking for it. After, I'm guessing Scythe, my money's on Scythe Kronos here in the life after death battle. We'll see. Such a long battle. Oh my lord. And it looks like Kronos. Yeah, Kronos by a decent margin. And here's a kamikaze Beyblade. So I don't know, you heard it scraping a bunch, and sometimes it'll literally like, I'll try it again. That's like kind of a demonstration of a kamikaze Beyblade. But anyways, we are back between Scythe Kronos. I do not have J Jupiter. I have one coming in the mail though. Found one for a pretty good price. So Scythe Kronos and Drago Guardian. So Scythe Kronos is up 1-0 against Drago Guardian. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. The huge hits. And this, yeah, take a brief nap during this one because you saw the last one, how long it took. Just because it's the spin steel dynamic, baby. So little physics Beyblade lesson where they're spinning opposite directions. So they donate spin to each other. They trade off. So Kronos is the one in purple and yellow. That is K for Kronos. And then Drago is the gray one with the little red in the center. That's Drago. I've seen a couple different animes. I've seen Hunter x Hunter. And then I've seen JoJo's. And then I'm watching Neon Genesis. Just the mainstream ones. I don't know. I don't get too deep into it. And of course, Beyblade. I love the Beyblade series. Such fun memories. And Aiko Legend, thank you for the TikToks. And the finger heart. Thank you, guys. So again, look at how long this match is. Yeah. I can just talk about how Hunter x Hunter, there's only 3 seasons of it on Netflix. And Netflix leaves you with a huge cliffhanger. Kind of beefy, so I had to go watch Hunter x Hunter on sketchy websites. And Aiko Legend, thank you for the mics. Thank you guys for the support tonight. It's been crazy. And yeah, this matchup's so slow. I mean, it's crazy. You could literally hand spin them, and it would take you to this exact same point in the battle. We could have done that. But I think it's going to be Kronos again. Yeah, this is Drago Guardian. It's kind of the variant of Drago Destructor, and very similar Kronos. Taking it. And the power went out if you guys didn't hear, so that is why it's all dark in here. So here is Flash Sagittario and Twisted Tempo, the outlier, the one who's not a 4D Beyblade in the 4D tournament. We got S's for Sagittario, T's for Twisted Tempo, and Thy Labyrinth. Thank you for the roses. So we'll get this 2 of 3 going in 3, 2, 1. We'll let it rip. Sagittario coming out hot. Let's see. 2 of these Beyblades, both pretty big hitters. Wow! Yeah, that's Flash Sagittario taking the W. Oh my lord, that was so crazy. I usually have the instant replays on point. That's Flash Sagittario taking round 1. That was insane. And 3, 2, 1. We'll let her rip. So Tempo needs to win 2 in a row to make the comeback. Almost getting knocked out. Tempo getting absolutely flung out of the ring. That was crazy. Yeah, Sagittario is such a good attack wheel. And we're just doing stock parts on it, but usually I'll put an attack like tip on Flash Sagittario, but here it needed more defense than anything as Tempo knocks it into the pocket. So it's 1-1 between these two. Again, T's for Tempo. S's for Sagittario, the orange one. Tempo, the gray one. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh, and there's Sagittario, the one hit. Look at the moves. Look at the moves. So that is our last semifinalist. And semifinals going to be a 3 out of 5. That was crazy. So in semifinals, beat Lynx, Phantom Orion, Scythe Kronos, and Flash Sagittario for stamina types. Oh, well, actually beat Lynx is balance. Flash Sagittario, more of a balance type as well. But we got semifinals. What are we thinking? So B's in the chat if you're taking beat Lynx. O's in the chat for Orion. K's for Kronos. And S's for Sagittario. In semifinals. So first round of semifinals, going to be a 3 of 5 between beat Lynx and Phantom Orion. First round, 3 of 5. And, ooh, 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. The immediate huge hits. Orion trying to go for that knockout. Even though it has great stamina and should be fine against Lynx. Look at Orion being so aggressive. It's trying to do it all. Yeah, Lynx does really well in these tournaments, but I think Orion should be its match. It should meet its match with Phantom Orion.
It had an upset last time.
It upset Phantom Orion last time. That's pretty crazy. But it looks like Lynx is slowing down. Orion just beating the life out of Lynx. Beat the devil out of it like Bob Ross. So Orion, the one that has the yellow face bolt, and it is purple, and then beat Lynx, the one in brown. Just a nice gold brown one. And Orion looks like it's going to go up 1-0 in this 3 of 5. And next, 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. We're going to go with a relaunch there. A little misfire, so just a relaunch. Orion's still up 1-0. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And beat Lynx almost getting knocked out by Orion, but managing to stay in the ring. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you're absolutely vibing on Thursday night. Yeah, the launch is... I mean, that's the only part of the game that you play other than picking the Beyblades. So the launch is pretty important. I mean, it's very important. But then the Beyblades have their matchups. Like Meteor Drago. Doesn't even matter the launch it gets because it'll just steal spin. And here's Orion slowing down. So it looks like Lynx might even this one up. Unless Orion's able to land a crazy hit. It is like 130 for me, I think, right now. Just vibing. So, beat Lynx going up. And so, Orion and beat Lynx tied at 1-1 in the 3 of 5. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And I'm going to request a relaunch because my launcher skipped. So that's a pretty common play. Pretty common play in a Beyblade tournaments where your launcher messes up and then you just ask for a relaunch at the beginning of the battle. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. So beat Lynx, like, surprising everyone in these tournaments. The Phantom Orion managing to take center stage. And nice and calm between these two. Just a stamina battle. Let's see if Orion can take the 2-1 lead. Or if Lynx will take the 2-1 lead. It's 1-1, baby. If you could deduce that. But yeah, this is like the 4th tournament we ran tonight. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I don't know. I would have switched it up to like Beyblade free play, but there's not enough light to do that. This light is perfect for the tournaments. Because yeah, our power went out, if you heard. If you didn't hear. So we just got the phone flashlight and the and the phone battery running tonight's stream. Thank you guys for being here. It's been an amazing stream tonight. And here's Orion, looks like with the advantage over Lynx. Barely taking it, right? Yeah, okay, we got the second opinion. That was Orion. Got the second opinion in there. So it is Orion. 2-1.
All right.
In this 3 of 5, we got 2 opinions on that one. 3, 2, 1. Well, let it rip. Oh, but there's beat Lynx with the immediate KO. And beat Lynx with the burst finish. What the heck? Bursting as we pick it up, so there's beat Lynx falling over. And we'll have to put that together.
I think I like gripped the screw or whatever.
I don't know, it just comes loose. It just comes loose because it hits so hard, so dang hard. So it's 2-2 right now, correct? 2-2 between these two. I need some B's for beat Lynx and O's for Orion. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. What the heck, Orion? Being uncharacteristically aggressive. Yeah, I guess you can think of that as a burst finish with the burst priority. But that was just as my sister picked up beat Lynx, it just came apart. That was goofy. So here's Orion. It kind of wasted some stamina showing off its moves. Yeah, that's my sister. It's her preference not to be shown, so I'm not holding anyone captive or anything. But yeah, that's just my sister. She doesn't want to be identified. And here's Orion. Looks like it's taking the lead over beat Lynx. Yeah, this is a long 3 of 5 for sure between these two. Pretty strong stamina Beyblades, although Lynx is a balanced type. And so close, but there's Orion in our grand finals. So Orion wins a lot of tournaments. And that is our first grand finalist. I think Lynx was up there. Next up, 2 stamina types. Scythe Kronos in purple and gold, and Sagittario in orange, Flash Sagittario. So K for Kronos, S for Sagittario. What are you guys thinking? I don't know. We've been at this so long tonight. in this 3 of 5 for semifinals. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Sagittario being so aggressive, even though it is a stamina type. Oh, and the big first hit. First contact is a huge hit. But Sagittario not able to knock out Kronos. And another big hit. So Sagittario obviously better off with an attack type tip, but we're just all stock parts this tournament. And there's Sagittario. Look at the KO. Wow, on its last, I mean, kind of on its later breaths in its spin cycle. So Sagittario up 1-0 in the 3 of 5. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Sagittario once again being so aggressive, but you saw how it worked out last time. It worked out just fine. But it's actually going right over Kronos because it's so tall. Like it's literally spinning right around it. But here we go, the first contact. Oh, look at the moves, look at the moves. Dang, just some such good like gameplay tonight. Like I know it's just the Beyblades doing their thing, but it's so crazy tonight. Like look at this, it's gonna be so close at the end here. Here's Kronos off balance. Both of them kind of off balance. Looks like Sagittarius gonna go up. What the heck? So, Sagittario up 2-0. Can Sagittario make it a clean sweep? Some brooms in the chat if you believe Sagittario is going to get the clean sweep. Some broom emojis. Or Kronos. Will it make the comeback? Here in 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh! I don't know if you saw that, but Kronos literally, as Kronos entered the stage, it knocked Sagittario out. That is kind of crazy. So it is Kronos trying to make the comeback. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. 2-1 now. Yeah, that is a KO for Kronos. I know, it happened so fast. I hope I wasn't covering it up. But yeah.
And we haven't happened in the dark. And we're like, okay.
Oh yeah, we did have a match that happened in the dark that ended in a KO. Like no one saw it. No one saw it. And we just turned the lights on and that was it at the end. But Kronos trying to make the comeback. And it's a very, very prolonged match. Yeah, no, I wish I had as much control over the Beyblades as you guys think I do. Because then the tournaments would go a lot smoother. Because there's so many launch, like, no. And here's Kronos slowing down, but so is Sagittario. And Sagittario actually kind of going wild like an idiot. Wasting a lot of spin. And Kronos trying to make this 3-0 comeback, it looks like. Libra blew out the lights. That was Sagittario, wasn't it? Oh my lord! Sagittario! Oh my god. So that's 3-1, right? Okay.
3-2.
No, it's 3-1. 3-1 Sagittario, that was crazy. Flavor sauce, thank you for the rose. Oh my lord, Flash Sagittario, so close. And it's going to be going up against Phantom Orion in our grand finals. So grand finals are set. Orion from side A. That was Sagittario by so little. Orion. We have 2 opinions in the room. But that's Sagittario with the win. Moving to grand finals. And Orion. And 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Wow! The double KO. Oh my lord. So it's still 0-0. That was wacky. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And look at these 2 stamina types being ridiculously aggressive. I mean, neither of them, this is not what either of them are meant to do. But they're out for the W. Hunting. Sheesh, look at the big hits between these 2 stamina types. You never would have guessed. Although it is Flash. Sheesh. Look at him, look at Phantom. Trying to assert dominance here. And now it's kind of calming down for a minute. They're both tired. They both win. They've exhausted themselves. So this is to go up 1-0 in grand finals. Who's going to do it? I could see this going either way. It's so even. Sagittario kind of slowing down. But Orion on that bearing drive. Oh my lord. Yeah, there's Orion. Pretty confidently. So Orion up 1-0 in grand finals. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Oh my lord, Orion hitting the Tony Hawk, riding around the pocket and coming back in. Orion, I mean, it's going for that absolute Chad award. Orion literally doing a little, I mean, that was the Shaun White, the half pipe riding the edge there. That was so crazy. Orion, the perfect 10 on that one, no doubt about it. And here it goes, trying to take the 2-0 lead over Sagittario. But can it do it? It's slowing down way too much, that bearing drive. Oh, but... Oh, no. I think we're calling that a tie. I think we're calling that a tie. Oh, my God. So it's still 1-0 Orion favor. We're calling that one a tie. That's 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. It's so close between these two. We both just stared in awe. So Orion, the one in the middle, holding center stage. And Sagittario being very aggressive. Orion, Sagittario, the orange one. And Orion, once again, kind of falling off balance. That was so crazy. So Orion is still up 1-0 after like 3 games. We've had the double KO, and then the... Man, this is going to take a while. And here's Orion on that bearing drive. Not good for Orion at all. And Sagittario is going to go. Well, it's going to tie it up. Whew. It's a 1-1 now after like 4 games. 1-1. Sagittario versus Orion. Sagittario in orange. Orion in yellow and purple. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Why are these two so aggressive? It is beyond me. Both stamina types. Just kind of worn down, I guess, after all these years. And Sagittario getting knocked around by Orion. Look at that. So this is grand finals if you're just getting here. It's 1-1 between these two. Sagittario, the one in orange, and Orion, the one in purple and yellow. And it looks like Orion going to take that pretty dominantly. So Orion, after some crazy combat, is up 2-1. Will Orion take it this time? Or will Sagittario make the comeback? 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Orion with the KO. Orion. Our next ultimate Chad and Dilabyrinth. Thank you. The base just under the stadium. Oh, those are the former ultimate Chads. So Spiral Capricorn won a tournament. Hades Kerbex won a tournament. And now Orion taking it over Flash Sagittario. That bearing drive. Clutch. Crazy. Crazy. No, I think we're going to... I don't know. What should we do? Should we do some Beyblade, some battle requests? Oh, and El Drago also won a tournament. I guess we'll do some... Hades Kerbex, the pair of them. Yeah, I guess we'll do some battle
Hades
requests now. What?
Hades won twice, remember?
Yeah, Hades won 2 tournaments. What a Chad. So we'll get Phantom Orion in there versus Spiral Capricorn. Yeah, we'll just do some battle requests now. I think we're done with tournaments for the night. We did 4 of them. That was a good time tonight. That was so crazy. The power went out. And 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Oh. Look at Spiral Capricorn with the big KO. I know, I usually have instant replays. Oh, well. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And I've seen 2 Kamikaze bays. I'll get a... Yeah, this should be a really good Kamikaze match. Look at Capricorn. Oh! Spiral Capricorn literally bouncing as it spins around at the end there. What a Chadicus getting 2 W's over Orion. Chadicus Williams. And now someone wanted 2 Kamikaze bays. So can you get the light on these, please? 2 Kamikaze bays. So this is Wing Pegasus. It's very low. And Meteor Drago also very low. But they're spinning opposite directions.
Should
so
we just show them destroying themselves individually?
No, we will. This should be a pretty explosive matchup. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. And yeah, you see both of them just scraping as soon as they both had the chance to kind of gain their footing. Because that's what they do. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. So these are the Kamikaze bays. And we haven't had a super great game out of either of them yet. And we actually have a drop there. There's haven't had a super great game out of either of them. But it is very chaotic. 3, 2, 1, let her up. Okay. Forget what I said about not a super good game. That was crazy. This is just so much fun. So we'll do one more of those. Just to see if we can get some more Kamikaze action. That's so crazy. 3, 2, 1. I'll let her rip. Oh! And El Drago got launched onto the tournament bracket. It was spinning down here just like that. spinning. What a legend. The chaotic games. Want to see some real speed, and we'll get El Drago in there up against Storm Pegasus. Yeah. Where is Storm Pegasus? Is the question. Can you get a light on there, please? Yeah. So we the power went out tonight, so that's why our lighting is kind of dramatic. We'll get Storm Pegasus in there up against Lightning El Drago. Yeah, the super dramatic lighting tonight. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh, we gotta drop. It's okay. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Pegasus is not managing to stay in the stadium after some first contact. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And it is inevitable that Storm Pegasus finds its way into that pocket, it seems like. And that's alright. Just do the sliding shoot. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And that is 3 straight games where Pegasus doesn't even want to play the game, evidently. And Pegasus has been dropped under the bed. Just doesn't want to participate tonight. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And here we go. Finally an actual match between these two. The Dome Stadium, that thing was like, how do you even play the games in the Destroyer Dome? Like they just spin on the side for like 1 second and then they both fall to the middle. Not like, it's definitely not for the Beyblade purists. And we'll get Rock Leone in there up against Lightning El Drago. Yeah. But where is Rock Leone is the question. Who won that? You see?
I think it's El Drago.
We're going to call that in El Drago's favor, but it doesn't matter too much. Next up. Lightning El Drago and Rock Leone. So that's Kiyoya and Ryuga. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Oh my lord, look at the huge KOs. So look at these two. Nice, calm gameplay despite the fact that these are two just such powerful Beyblades in Metal Fusion. Both of them making it to the very end of Battle Bladers. Well, almost. And we'll get Vulcan Harusius in the ring. And we'll do Vulcan Harusius against El Drago. Because I think I saw that earlier. I think I saw some typos, but the meaning of it was Vulcan Harusius. After El Drago looks like it will take it over Rock Leone. Just barely. And El Drago kind of on a winning streak right now. Vulcan Harusius. So, these two Beyblades gonna hit each other a whole, well, with a whole lot of force. El Drago, Vulcan Harusius. And here comes Lightning El Drago on a huge winning streak. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Wow! Yeah, like I said, hitting each other so hard, the double KO. Vulcan is such a good looking Beyblade. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. And El Drago managing to stay in the game after kind of getting knocked out. Oh my lord, look at these two hitting each other. So crazy. The big double KO that first round, and now these two, even when they're not spinning very fast, still bonking each other. Bonk. That little bonk sound effect, I love that thing. I should get like one of those, like a wrapping paper tube, like one of those tubes of wrapping paper to make that bonk sound. And that is El Drago, or was that Harusius?
That's right.
Harusius took that one. 3, 2, 1, whatever. Oh, and then nearly the double KO, but El Drago with all the Bay Spirit jumping back into the stadium. How'd I rate Kerbeus out of 10? Or Kerbex, Cerberus Kerbeus. I would give it a solid 8 out of 10, I think. Because it kind of got outclassed by later releases, but like that spin track is so good. Fusion was so good. 8.5. Maybe even a 9. Maybe even a soft 9. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. But yeah, I just got, oh my lord, outclassed by these later releases. If I had to rate battles out of 10 though, this one's getting almost a perfect score. What the heck? I don't know if we count that. Thank the Lord this isn't a tournament game because I would not know how to count that one. 3, 2, 1. I'll let her rip. I just need to get the BB10 stadium so that KOs are not, well, the bounce backs are not a thing. And we'll get Kerbex in the ring against El Drago. We'll do Media El Drago because that is more canonical.
Bounce backs are so high, though.
Yeah, but it's like It ruins the... No, it doesn't ruin the game, but it just ruins calling the games. It makes it so stressful. Because in the actual rulebook, if a bay hits that wall, it's done. If it hits the wall, it's done. But, like, it's more fun when they bounce back in. So it's like, as a judge, kind of rough. Where's the light then? Oh, here. Okay, so the next game going to be Drago. Drago and Hades Kerbeck. So it's actually just me by myself for this battle right now. So I gotta get everything set up. Should be just fine though. Hades Kerbeck's. Whatever, that was such a bad launch. How does my assistant launch with that thing? I don't like that setup at all, not gonna lie. But here we go. Hades Kerbeck's. And Drago. Drago gonna need a KO because it kind of loses the stamina battle here, even though it has that spin steal ability. It still does not have the life after death like Kerbeck's does. Oh, but Kerbeck's, oh my, what just happened, Kerbeck's? Actually falling off balance and kind of handing Drago that W, so we'll run it back. And we'll let it rip. And let it rip. And Drago. Watch this move. We can't do that during the tournaments, but it certainly speeds things along. Just giving Drago that assist. And we'll get Ray Unicorno and Storm Pegasus in there, and then Twisted Tempo and Fusion Hades. Storm Pegasus, Ray Striker, gonna be up next. Well, actually, it's gonna be 1-1 between these two if my premonitions are correct. So Fusion Hades and Twisted Tempo will be in the ring as well. After Storm Pegasus and... Yeah, there's Hades, so it's 1-1. Storm Pegasus and Ray Striker will go in after this. So, Hades Kerbeck and Drago. And there's Drago landing that barrage. Oh, but circling. What a fool. Can it land a hit right now as it circles? Let's see. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying your evenings, yeah. Your favorite Beyblades? True. My least... Oh, you don't like Grand Cetus? I really like Grand Cetus. My least favorite Beyblade is probably Storm Capricorn. Although it is one that shows up in the show, so I don't know. But it's just so bad. Like, it's not super fun to play with Storm Capricorn. That's why we literally replaced Storm Capricorn in the Zodiac tournament today with Spiral Capricorn. And obviously, Spiral Capricorn did much better. It's got that metal flat tip, which is top tier. And here's going to be Kerbeck's again, winning the slight W, the slight life after death battle, just because that's how it goes. Unless Kerbeck scrapes itself. Just barely. Just by a few. And of course, very contentious. I know the people watching the stream definitely can't see that as well as me, which is really rough sometimes. But here's Ray Striker, Masamune's Bay, and Storm Pegasus. So both circling each other. Let's see if Pegasus can catch up to Unicorno. It does have the slight advantage being launched later. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. Kerbeck's versus Kerbeck's. Well, it's only me right now, so it's just the one that gets launched first. Unfortunately. But once my assistant gets back, we'll run Kerbeck's versus Kerbeck's, because I do have two of them. And that's going to be so hard to keep track of. Actually, one of them has a Facebolt sticker, so it'll work. And one of them doesn't. Yeah, I know. Like, we lost a decent... Like, our Dark Wolf and our Rock Aries, we lost them. So we have replaced those since then with kind of custom Dark Wolves and Aries. But I don't know where they went. Like, those two Beyblades were so much fun, and it just sucks that they disappeared. So there's Ray Striker winning the first game against Storm Pegasus. Oh, and Pegasus almost landing the KO, but you can see it just doesn't hit hard enough to even get Striker. Wow, that was actually 5 consecutive hits. All of them squared up, but not even knocking Striker out of the ring. Yeah, I'm taking Kerbeck's on the Kerbeck's matchup. But yeah, we'll get that going, honestly. Just because there will be a way to tell them apart, just barely. So Pegasus literally landing 5 straight, such strong hits on Unicorno, but it's so light, it could not get it done. And next up, can I get a zoom in on the stadium maybe so I can show you guys these ones? Okay, so Fusion Hades and Twisted Tempo. Twisted Tempo is the gray one. And Fusion Hades is the one with a little bit of red on it. And my launcher, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, let her up. And Tempo. Yeah, I kind of felt weird about my launch with tempo, but I could not tell if it was good. Like, usually I have a pretty good feeling about how good my launch is just because you can feel it. But that one was really bad. So tempo's going to get another shot. That was rough. That was rough. But tempo going to get another shot because that was a pretty bad launch. There we go. Tempo coming back with a vengeance. It says, you wronged me. And here it goes. Welcome back. We're going to do Curvex versus Curvex is the next one. So let's grab our different Curvex contenders. And we'll run that after we even out. After we finish this 1-1 tie, we're going to get Curvex versus Curvex. And there will be a way to differentiate them.
When was the last time you charged those?
Charge, what is that?
What's your remote battery pack?
Oh, that doesn't even work.
Oh.
Let it rip. And tempo. I was just trying to give tempo some space. And click KO. So next up is Curvex versus Curvex. Can you help me launch these two? And we'll show them off. So Curvex with the sticker S for Curvex, with the sticker W for Curvex, without sticker, without sticker. So this one a little more neon yellow on the top. We lost our light source, but it really just depends who wins these early interactions. And 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Wow! So that is Curvex with the sticker.
W.
Curvex the W.
This is S.
That is sticker.
X.
S taking the W over W without the sticker. I guess without is kind of confusing, isn't it? But 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. I don't know why it's being so aggressive. It must be a little bit worn down. It is 10 years old after all. But the one with the sticker. I know, that was kind of a confusing way to identify them. The W is a bad call. I should have just done W and WO. But, you know, hindsight is 2020.
We don't live there anymore.
And we're no longer in 2020, I suppose. What a year that was. Anyways. So it looks like the Curvex without the sticker is spinning a little faster in this one. But yeah, perfectly even, as you can imagine. So close. But there's Curvex without the sticker. And I am also biased in favor of the one without the sticker, because I don't like how it looks with the sticker. But I think it's a 1-1, isn't it? 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. So Curvex. Yo! Curvex with no sticker! Will it take it over? Yo! Curvex with the sticker.
Sticker, no Curvex.
Sticker, no Curvex. Yeah, how'd a sticker just do a ring by itself? Thank you guys for being here tonight. No, like, our launches are so even. And honestly, hers might be a little better. She's master launcher, and I'm just using the string launcher. And I think I launched Curvex with the sticker this time, yeah. So you see. And actually winning by Curvex with the sticker, getting dominated on. So that's 2-1, but we'll run it back, and I'll launch the one without the sticker this time. I don't know, we'll do some comparisons, I suppose. So it is 2-1. Curvex without the sticker's favor. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Both going Kerbluey, but we want to compare the launches here, so we'll just not count that one. We'll compare the launches to get the stamina battle. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let it rip. Curvex with the sticker, launched by me. Curvex without the sticker, launched by me. Curvex with the sticker, launched by myself. And we shall see. But yeah, the perfectly even match. But I think the biggest factor in this one is how worn out the tips are. And the launches, of course. Oh no, the power has
My phone died.
Your phone died. Are we gonna have to cut the stream, or does my charger have a? Does this thing have a flashlight? You gotta turn it around.
That's weird because it's on like a frequency. It looks like a strobe.
It does look like a strobe, doesn't it? That one actually went sticker's favor, didn't it? Just by a teeny tiny bit. So we lost our power again. We're gonna have to find another flashlight, I guess. Do I have a flashlight on this guy? What a heck of a night. Yeah, so our power died. And this the Samsung notification. This thing is so slow. And we're going to try to get another flashlight in here so that we can have a stream go and the show must go on, baby. But it is almost 2 in the morning. Yeah, the power is still out. But like, what is the power company doing? What is the electric company doing? Can I get a hey you guys in the chat for the electric company? This thing is a piece of garbage. Like, what? Search for the flashlight. It's not even searching. Oh, it should be in here, shouldn't it? I don't think it has one. Should I record a video with flash on?
You should just go like a super high brightness.
Oh, I don't even know how to do that. Camera, and we're just kind of, yeah, we're just running through some technical difficulties right now. Would that be enough? No, it would not.
If we can get it all white though.
Yeah, we're just a video, and I'll take a super. Wait, what about that thing?
Take a picture of it.
Why can't we use that thing?
I was using that, you know, like.
Oh, I didn't think that was a viable option, and it might not be. Thank you guys for bearing with us. This is so goofy. It looks pretty terrible. I think we might just have to end the stream right here. Let me grab my guitar. So, technical difficulty. Hey, you guys. I'm going to get my guitar. It's across the house, and I can't see anything. Bonk. Ooh, bonk.
I'm just waiting for him. Also, if you want to write him quiet, it's because I'm self-conscious. Anyways, he's back.
Alright. My guitar is horribly out of tune. Oh, it's because it's the wrong guitar. Holy shit. Well, hopefully you guys don't have too good of pitches. You know? Wouldn't it be nice if we coasted going and the dang power would come back on? And wouldn't it be nice if this party could be kept throwing and the power company could turn the dang lights on? If we could spend that much better, make us better and sleep together. That's a C chord with a couple notes on it. Wouldn't it be nice? The ear tuning, my ear not that good evidently. Thank you guys so much. This is the most chaotic stream of all time. Thank you guys for the donations. Good night. It looks like I'm outside. Thank you guys so much.